Here we go. I think that we are up and running. BFP? I think so. While we're waiting for everyone to confirm that we've got audio and everything, you probably won't hear Walter right now. He's
He's on the
having,
phone.
yeah, he's having a conversation with Walter Senior, or the third or something. Which one is Walter? The fourth? The fifth?
I don't know. I didn't even know he was a junior.
No, I don't even think he's a junior. Walter's like second, third, something like that. So, so anyway, while we're waiting for that, I'm gonna invite everyone, of course, to go to where, Babyface P?
HankStrange.com.
Wow, look at that!
Is that
You're
what you're
getting
gonna
so
say?
good.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna insert your own .com in there.
BabyfaceP.com. That'll take you straight to my YouTube channel, or the Patreon.com/babyfaceP.
Oh, that's where it goes to? Okay. Anyway, go to babyfaceP.com, of course. Go to hankstrange.com. Sign up for our email list. We're giving away stuff. Tonight, Lola's giving something to someone on that subscribed to the email list. She's giving away a holster from Andrew's Custom Leather tonight.
Yeah.
So you have to check your email. You might be the person who wins it, and we've got tons of other stuff that we're going to give away here. So, and we're going to continue. I'm like talking to lots of companies right now, trying to set up stuff to give to you all. So go to hankstrange.com. You'll see all the ways to support us, etc. At some point, I'll put Babyface P and Safety Harbor and all these other places up there. I promise, Babyface.
Okay.
I got you. I got your back. I got your back. Okay. So while we're doing this, let's I'm going to remind everyone, smash the thumbs ups. It looks like everything's rolling through here. Smash the thumbs ups. Comment on the video. Subscribe to the channel. Of course, share this if you can. You know, I think we're still kind of limited here with everything going on. So share this if you can. And I'm going to roll the open right now. Boom. There it
Welcome
goes.
back to the Hank Strange situation.
Okay.
Lifestyles
So subscribe,
of the locked
thumbs
and
up,
loaded.
ring the bell. That's how you can be notified when we go live. We are live. Let's do the jazz hands, people. Come on, jazz hands. It's free for all Monday. I hope you got your big girl panties on, because we definitely. Someone posted on the internet, guys, pictures of some big drawers. Did you see that? I think it was Sean.
No.
Yeah, Sean.
Oh, I did see somebody like
I haven't seen
backboards
it.
or something, or
Yeah,
skateboards?
something like this must be Hank's big drawers or big panties or something that he's always talking about. It was I don't know. This looked like elephant-sized panties, blowing in the wind, blowing in the wind. So,
Yeah, that was pretty scary.
yeah. By the way, shout out to Walther Arms, our sponsor of the podcast. Helps us keep the lights on and all that. Check it out. Look at the powered performance. Got the Walther. Got the hat on.
Wow.
I'm coordinated. I'm coordinated right now. I'm wearing a hat because, damn it, I cannot go to a barbershop, dudes.
I
Well,
did see.
Yeah, last week when I was on, I asked you one time. No, actually, I typed it in the chat. I wasn't on. I typed it in the chat. Was Mo open or closed?
No, he has to be close.
Yeah, you can't be 6 foot away with a long pair of shears, man. Why are you gonna do that?
That's the shears are just.
Yeah, he's not very happy. That's pretty devastating.
clippers.
That's a pretty devastating thing to a barber.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's their income. Now,
Yeah.
does he have to be closed?
Yes. Oh yeah.
I mean,
Yes, he has to be close.
so you
He
mean
can't cut
you mean
anyone's
the
hair.
you mean the hawk's gonna grow out, man?
Yes, it's
Well,
pretty bad.
I saw him on Sunday, and it wasn't there, was it?
It's there. It's
It
here.
was-
Look. It's
Oh
there.
Jesus! Damn, he's got hair.
It's just gonna get low. He's gonna have like an '80s mullet by the
Give a
time.
fro.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Get a
pretty
fro.
bad.
Pick it out, man. Pick it out. Get a fro.
Yeah, it's
man.
gonna be pretty
See
bad.
it?
I saw Mo. I saw him here doing something in the shop like temporarily. He was trying to like hide out from anyone, and I was like, "Yeah,
Should've been
come
like,
on,
"Let me in,
come on."
please,
I was
let me
like,
in.
"Come on, bro. We could." He was
Yeah.
like, "No, man, can't do it."
If he could lose his license, probably. They still have to have a barber's license.
Yeah, in Florida,
Oh.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know, we're lucky we live here in Florida.
hmm
Some of these places up in the Northeast and California, it's like the Gestapo were out.
Yes,
Yeah, a
and
lot of-
people are looking to like turn each other in at this.
Oh, this rat! Oh, they set up a rat line.
New York
Rat
just
out.
went to $1,000 fine if you're out.
Yeah.
It's,
Well, all right. Here's my theory on all this shit. You know, if you're in the city, it's kind of hard to get away from people. You know, but most people don't live in the city.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's like they arrested the dude that was paddleboarding in Malibu. You just see that?
What's that guy doing to anyone?
What the fuck? Over? That's just called control, all of this.
Yeah, that's just abuse of powers. By the way, this is episode 540. I forgot to say that. Free for All Monday. It's called How Are We Coping with COVID-19? And of course, it's got Babyface P, as you see him right there, and Walter from Safety Harbor Firearms. For all the people listening to us on audio, if I were to describe myself, I would say I am a very handsome, ethnically mixed, very dashing, tall, debonair kind of dude. That's me. Babyface is so-so. Walter, he's got a big head.
Okay.
So yeah, it's getting kind of crazy. It's getting crazy in some states.
Hey, just this is my
Smoking?
cigarette bullet here.
Oh.
Thank you for the compliments. Just thank you. Peggy hates when I do that because I can do all the smokers, and I've never smoked a day in my life. But all the holds of the
You've smoked before. Have you ever been electrocuted?
What are you trying to say?
Have you? Okay, just answer that.
Do you
first.
have the papers?
Have you ever been electrocuted, Walter?
No, sir.
Oh, okay. I don't.
Dude,
Patrick, do you really believe that Walter?
We're all pot smokers now with this COVID-19. That shit'll kill you.
What will kill you?
Your lungs are compromised, dude.
Oh.
You get the Chi-Com virus and you smoke that weed?
Yeah.
You're gonna die, bitch.
I thought the ganja was good for everything. That's what I thought. No.
Oh yeah, where are they all at?
Okay. So basically, Joe Rogan is doomed.
Well, if you get the Chi-Com mung, yeah.
Did you see all the people shitting on him last week because he said he'd rather vote for Trump over Biden?
Well, come on, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
he posted that on Twitter or something.
Well, because he can't, because Bernie's officially out, right? Or not officially
I
out?
don't know if it's official.
He got out. He bowed out.
Oh, okay, he hasn't? Okay.
That's why the Democrats are all pissed off.
They want him to.
Yeah, I think Bernie, you know what? I think Bernie is holding on to see what's going to happen to Biden. Let's see.
Is he going to have a knock on the door?
Yeah. Biden's going to be a little too creepy on someone and catch something.
Yeah, it gets to come through from some incident.
Bernie committed suicide. Chunk. Oh, sorry, Bernie.
Yeah. Flying Rich gave us a couple of bucks. He says, "Happy Monday, Hank, Walter, Patrick." Shout out to Flying Rich. CB says, "I'm like a Denzel with a mohawk." I could agree with that. I've got the Denzel cheek structure. No, you guys. Man. Boss Hog says, "I'm losing it." Jason St. Pierre says, "Shaft, a Care Bear, and Dr. Evil." Wait a second.
I can go with that one. Okay, there you go.
Newsflash.
Mm-hmm.
The Mexicans have shut down all the breweries in Mexico.
Wait, have they actually?
Really?
Yeah, because the Mexicans were buying beer as fast as they could get their hands on it, and they say that could lead to domestic issues.
Yeah, domestic violence is up. I don't know why I'm smiling right now. It's not a good thing.
No.
Yeah, because these people got to actually live with their wife. That's
yeah. Please be good to your Listen, let me explain something. Be good to your significant other, or go to a hotel room somewhere, or go live out in the backyard.
There was a funny Twitter post where some guy was like, "Oh yeah, so when all the football and everything got canceled, he was like, oh yeah, so my wife is actually pretty cool. Turns out she's a nurse. I never knew that, but."
Interesting. The Range says, he says, "Where's my PSA swag bag? I already sold it on eBay. Need to deliver. Dang it." And he says he's smoking a cigar right now. Let's see.
Yeah.
And then there was someone here asked this question. Brian Quick says, "Does anyone actually know someone that has the
yes.
COVID-19 and not just conjecture? Have an actual test result shows positive."
3.
Yeah, so 3 now, Walter? Go ahead and explain this to
Peggy's
us.
brother has it too. Another brother.
How do they think they got it? Were they all in contact with each other?
Okay. Well, Peggy's father's in the hospital with pneumonia, but they say that's not from. He's had pneumonia before.
Okay.
They say it's supposed to be he was tested, and they said it's not the the COVID-19, but the person who used to take care of her father and her mother-in-law, anyways, she was exposed to somebody that might have had it. So they thought that they would get it because my other brother-in-law was there visiting it when this woman was there. He's come down with it, but he's still at home. But supposedly Peggy's father doesn't have it, but he's got pneumonia. So he's not doing real good anyway. So
that's not good.
Yeah, that's not. I mean, so okay.
How old is he?
Yeah.
So yes, there was exposure. And then Peggy's other brother, who was there at the same time, she has 3 brothers. I don't think he has any symptoms yet. So.
Okay. So who were the 3 people you said that had it?
It was actually 4. Peggy's brother and his girlfriend.
Okay.
Definitely, they were confirmed. They've got the mung.
Man.
And then Peggy's other brother, who was visiting from Mississippi at the time when he got exposed. And then Peggy has another brother who was in the same room at the same time. So I don't know if, like I said, it's
and
my sister.
And your sister, unfortunately, who I love because she's awesome. If you guys have never met his sister, she's pretty cool. I really like your sister, man.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to say it. I'm not trying to be funny about that.
Well,
she's cool. I like.
Have they reported any symptoms? Like what's it feel like? What's the
he was.
How bad is it?
The dry cough was one of them.
Does it just feel like the flu and you just kind of?
Yeah, you feel like crap. Dry cough. I guess you can get a fever too. The people react differently to it, I guess.
Yeah.
So youngins, it's not too dangerous. It's the oldies that are.
It's getting the olds with pre-existing conditions and the young with pre-existing conditions.
Some people. Some younger people have gotten sick. So.
All right, weak immune systems, pre-existing conditions.
Yeah. I mean, some people will get sick and it's like having the flu.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And other people get sick and it's like you're gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, I mean, but there's that period. I mean, I'm watching this channel on YouTube, MedCram, it's called.
Mm-hmm.
And it's by a doctor person who's a microbiologist, I think what it's called, molecular biologist, and he's explaining it, like a doctor would, not this hype like everybody's going to die.
Mm-hmm.
But there's this period of time from when people start to get symptoms to where they have to end up going to the hospital, where there's this period where things are not getting done to prevent the hospital trip. So that's what that time frame in between there, those days that go by where you steadily get worse. There's things you can do to lower and get better.
So it's like they are you're asymptomatic or you're waiting for the test results and you're not being told to take care of yourself, or you're not there are things that people aren't doing.
Yeah, once you know you got it, some people get better, and others just continually get worse and worse and worse to where they end up. That's like 20% of those people end up at the hospital door.
Yeah.
But there's that time when people should be doing things. There's things you can do to help yourself get better too. Yeah. So.
Look at Boris Johnson, man. He got he got tested positive. Now he's in the hospital, but they say he's not on a ventilator.
No, he's not ventilated. No.
But he's in the hospital.
This hubbub about ventilators. They need them, but you don't want to let yourself get to that point, because when they put you on a ventilator, there's a good chance you're going to die.
Yeah, your lungs are not working.
You're going to die. You're drowning in your own fluid in your lungs, so it's not good.
So let's go with this, Walt. Since you obviously have a babyface, do you have anyone in the family that
I don't know anybody that's got it.
Yeah,
I know third parties, so I know somebody that knows somebody, but I don't know anybody personally.
Oh, okay. Me neither on my end, thankfully, so far. If you guys do, let us know right now. Walter, you guys are going through this. So far as Peggy, and I'm not trying to get in trouble here with Peggy, because I also love Peggy very much. But Peggy's family, they're very close talkers. So.
You mean close, like they talk to each other?
Face?
Yeah, very.
The personal space.
Yeah, I met them. Yeah, they like talking very close. So
and Hank is like, back up, please.
Well, yeah, I mean,
I'm already paranoid on a regular basis.
I've been social distancing for 50-something years.
Yeah, that's the same thing. I'm like, I don't hang around people anyway.
Yes.
You hear what the
Isn't that weird? We're all like that.
One of the senators from Wyoming said that Wyoming's been doing this social distancing for 130 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, how many people? There's maybe 130 people in Wyoming.
I love Wyoming. Wyoming's a great
Yeah.
place.
Mhm.
You gotta go to Wyoming.
Yeah.
Um,
I only drove
but-
through there so far.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. But yeah, some people are like that, where they gotta hug and kiss and touch every time they see you.
Mhm.
And it's like, I'm not that way. I don't know how to react to that sometimes. It's like, they come up, even women come up, give you a hug and a kiss, and it's like, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
Supposed to grab your butt or something, or what? I mean,
I'm very paranoid. When Lola is nice to me, I'm like, oh shit.
Thumbs up.
Well,
What do you want?
I'm about to. It's about to happen. I'm gonna get pushed off a bridge. Something's gonna go wrong here.
Well, I expect my significant other being that way, but that's
Yeah. Peggy's very nice, just like the rest of her family. Very social person.
It's funny though, they don't
except for
talk to each other
Alex.
that much.
Alexis is not very social, but she's cool.
Well, she grew up around me, so
Yeah. Yeah. So how are they dealing with all of this? Is it?
I'm just dealing with it. I mean,
Okay.
like I said, the worst one's Peggy's dad's, and it's in the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
On top of everything else going on.
Yeah. So she can't
But,
go visit at this stage, right? Well, you can't go to Louisiana.
No,
anyway.
well, you don't want to go to New Orleans. If you don't, I would not let her go to New Orleans right now.
Okay.
And they say the death rate's going to surpass New York and New Orleans. So
Man.
Really?
yeah, that's the hotbed.
I
New
hope
Orleans.
not. I hope not, man. New Orleans has been getting smacked upside the head in the last
Well, they had Mardi Gras, and that was a big germ fest. So
yeah.
Hopefully,
Hopefully they're being real careful there. I know Florida's locked off the borders, so you can't. I don't know if Florida will probably let you go into Louisiana, but I don't know if they'll let you come back. So
did you see the thing I saw? It's been going around the internet lately here, where since this whole thing started in China, there's been, until they shut it down, the travel from China, there was 430,000 Chinese came here.
I believe it. Come on,
Do you
Walt.
think?
I mean,
do you think that might have had something to do with this?
Maybe.
Just a little bit, just a teeny wee little bit.
little tiny.
And it came from a wet market too. Just keep telling yourself.
I watched that video you posted the other day.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm convinced. So
It's all-
okay,
What?
It's all there.
I don't think it was necessarily what's it called? Like, I don't think it was weaponized like some people are saying. A lot of people are like, oh, they created it to kill people.
Sloppy.
I think they were sloppy. There was.
Sloppy.
Oh my God! Should we go into this with that video?
Somebody got infected, probably by accident.
They think they know. Well, they, being the internet and the Chinese locals, think they know who Patient Zero is.
Yeah.
Because this woman who worked at the
But she's gone.
at the Wuhan Epidemiological Center
Yeah.
has been missing, and the Chinese government is like, oh no, she's fine.
She's fine. She's alive. Yeah. Long time.
Yeah.
But she's nowhere to be found.
Yeah.
So the story that this person researched was the woman who heads up one of the research sections at the Wuhan Epidemiological Center. They call her literally the Bat Woman because she studies bats and how coronaviruses come from bats and are transmissible to people. And she's been working on this for years. And then he went through all the things where they want people to come up and study this within the last year, like job postings, things like that, to study coronaviruses. And somebody was saying that from within this Patient Zero is now gone, and from within inside the building, they were having issues where they were testing on live bats, and people were getting like peed on and pooped on and bats that had
By the bats.
coronavirus
Yeah.
by
Yeah.
the bats.
Yeah. Okay.
And then,
What's up with his audio?
Yeah, his audio's going in and out because he's leaning.
how bad?
Okay, you're back.
Okay.
Oh,
No, it's not a coincidence. Okay.
it was one of those that they let out on accident.
That video that I posted, it gives you all the evidence you need. It's kind of like weapons in Libya and Benghazi and all that. All the evidence is right there. You just have to read. That's all.
Okay, I think someone was asking about the video, so tell the folks out there if they want to find this video.
You posted it to Safety Harbor's.
Yeah, it's Is it on your Facebook or your
Yeah.
personal one, Walt?
I posted it, I think, on both of them actually.
Okay.
On Safety Harbor Firearms and my Walter Keller on Facebook. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This evidence has been out there. This is not
Let me
like.
see if I can find it.
And the Chinese government is this whole blame game that they're playing to try to make it's the Italians or the Americans.
Americans,
Yeah, come on.
Remember that
We get blamed for everything.
the original SARS virus also started in Wuhan.
Yes.
Just coincidence.
And
Yeah.
SARS is also a coronavirus.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm gonna just throw this up here. It's is it the one that you said? Sure, from the wet market. Keep thinking
Yes,
that
yeah,
I found the
yes.
source of coronavirus.
That's
So,
it.
yeah, it's YouTube, and it's the title is "I found the source of coronavirus."
And this is not from a crazy guy.
No.
He's a guy that knows how to read and lived in China. He's fluent in Chinese. So
He's a well-known American who moved to China for like 10 years and has been running a YouTube channel for like 10 years. He's like he's not a conspiracy theorist. So
No.
makes it even more interesting.
Yeah. Okay. I saw you posted that, Walter. I didn't get a chance to dig into it. I was like, I was doing stuff with Sam Andrews.
Yeah, I normally don't.
At the
If I see
weekend,
something
as
like
they
that,
say in England.
I listen to the whole thing. I don't usually post crazy people stuff.
Yep.
I
watch it going, oh god, it's going to be a crazy
like
thing.
the latest Wi-Fi is causing it.
The
5G.
Come on, give me that shows how stupid people are. I mean, it's just idiotic thought. Why didn't the fourth version cause it, or the third one?
You know, here's my thing about this. We are human beings living in the world, like living on Earth, in the universe. There's a lot of crap going on. Lots of stuff's gonna happen, and ultimately everything's connected. So if you wanna, if a butterfly loses his wings, it changes time or something like that, right? I mean, so there's
Somebody posted a picture of a 5G cell tower with contrails behind it. And I was like, that's awesome.
Yeah,
because people think all the contrails are killing you. They're feeding it's like, okay, come on, give me a break.
Everything is causing everything in the world.
I guess.
Like I saw someone put in the chat just now, I think it was Richard Hughes, can we just have COVID-free zones? Let's try that. Let's see if that works.
Look, there's a miracle going on. We're going to see Hank's hair for the first time ever.
Yeah, natural.
You guys have always seen my hair. You've always seen my hair.
No, but I mean, without...
Oh, no, you won't see it. I'm going to hide it. That's not happening.
And it's growing fast,
Yeah,
too.
my hair grows fast, yeah.
Except it doesn't grow fast here.
No.
Fast.
What's that?
Was it Idiocracy, President Camacho?
You messed up your microphone again. Whatever you did.
Anything?
No. You gotta, yeah. Okay, maybe it's good. Look, I can hear him messing around with it. He's trying to say something about idiocracy. Go ahead.
You're going to be President Camacho.
Yeah. Oh, he's saying I'm going to be President Camacho. But his audio is really messed up. Do you not have a USB microphone? Do we need to actually save some money to get you a USB microphone?
No, it works fine.
Is that a USB microphone you're using?
Yes, it is.
That USB has got a broken wire somewhere.
Wiggle the wire.
Yeah, wiggle the wire. Put some tape around it and rubber bands. Go old school. Use some gum. Motorboater. So these guys are having fun with Motorboater says my mohawk is actually a comb over. Very nice. Walter is tickled by that one.
I just had the thought of your comb over being dyed orange like Trump's hair or something.
Oh, jeez.
And then kind of like, woo!
That's when you know I've lost it. That's the indication.
You know what you look like? Hey, wait a second. Here, hang on a second.
Oh, boy.
Here.
I don't know if we actually want to do.
You look like this little dude.
Oh. Patrick, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, we can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir. We can hear you.
Okay.
I
think Skype is messing with me, but we're good.
Yeah. So Walter has people directly affected by this. You don't, but is this affecting you? I know you usually work from home.
I'm just going stir crazy because I can't go out anywhere.
Yeah, you can't go to the restaurants like you like to do. And,
yes.
Hobnob. Are you playing Dungeons and Dragons, or is this cut into your Dungeons?
No. We that group fell apart a while back, and then we haven't gotten back together.
Oh, okay.
Oh, now I can hear myself, so I know it's working.
Yeah, there's I think that's because Walter unplugged his headset or something like that. It's fine now. Yeah.
But no,
So,
yeah,
you can't. You guys could do that online though. I mean, you could see each other over
we
Skype.
could.
Yeah.
No, I've still been playing games and stuff with people online, just video gaming, but it's just like you feel like you can't be it's like you up like
Yeah, it messed up again. Whatever it is that the Skype thing. Have you upgraded your Skype? I feel like we need to get TechServe for you or something like that. Yeah.
No, Skype says it's working.
Yeah, it's fine now. It's so weird. You got to keep that Skype window open and see what's going on with that. Are you using a PC or a Mac, Babyface?
PC. Come on, you're gonna try to tech support me here? The guy with the bad drive that I had to fix over the weekend. You want to tell that story?
What'd you have to fix?
I bought a hard drive to, because I intensively go through hard drives. So I bought a 4 terabyte hard drive, and I go to put it in and format it, and it says 400 megabytes.
Huh?
I'm about to leave because I go over there to do some shooting, and Hank is like, I wouldn't say panicking, but just getting very frustrated. He's like, this is like, I got work to do, and I can't get any work done because of this. So we go through and we run terminal commands to fix it.
He actually did some nerdy stuff, and now he's all proud of himself. He's like, and you see, this is why I'm very valuable.
The terminal's awesome.
Yeah.
How do you like that Mini 14 stuff?
Oh my God, it's awesome.
Let me see, do I have pictures of that? I think I took pictures of that.
I think you did.
Let me see. Hold on. I'll find that and pull it up.
Flash Babyface video.
I actually
We can't hear you, Babyface. It's going out again.
I can't. I'm watching it work on Skype. It's like I'm watching it function correctly.
Okay, something's up with it. Yeah, really. Here's Lola and Babyface. Here's Lola and Babyface looking at the gun. Lola looks very mad. That's probably probably has something to do with me. But anyway, so here's pictures. Here's pictures of it here. It's a really good look. Even Lola thought that was good looking. So there you go. Look at that.
I'll see it eventually here. Oh, there we go.
It does look good. That's a good looking gun. So did you post that video, Patrick?
Yes, it's live as of today. Can you hear me now?
Yes. Yeah. Okay. So that video is live for the people on Babyface P.
Yeah, it's live. You can go check it out on youtube.com/babyfacepee. And I've been really bad. I've been posting it everywhere because it's like I'm like the only person that has a video of it right now. So I'm trying to spread it.
Yeah. So please help out with that. Please go over to the video, thumbs up, comment, and all that stuff. Help him. Boss Hog says Babyface P was breaking steel targets. You knocked down more targets on the range?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, Boss Hog just ratted you out.
I don't know. Yeah, Boss Hog, what are you doing, man? I know what you're doing,
that. He knocks down all the freaking targets on the range. You now need to come over and put all that steel back up.
You need to buy yourself a bundle of 2x4s.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Well, so
throw it in the Mustang.
This weekend we can get some work done on that back.
Yeah. See, Boss Hog looking out for me. Thank you, people. I haven't had a chance to catch the video yet. I heard him ringing the steel out there very loudly.
Well, yeah, 223 probably has a tendency to do that.
76239.
No, it's a Mini 30.
Oh, yeah.
It's very loud. Oh my God, is it loud?
Lola was like, "Oh, how come you didn't get one of these?" And then when I heard Babyface out there bring, so see that? That's why that thing needs to be integrally suppressed.
We are going to be suppressing it. I've already practiced. I don't know if anybody saw my Instagram post. Let me know if I'm going in and out again. Instagram over the weekend, I threaded my first threads on the lathe.
I saw that. How did that come out?
Oh, perfect. The muzzle brake went right on there, tightened up on the shoulder. It was perfect.
Look at that. That's
good.
I'm going to do some more practicing, and I need to build, unfortunately, the next thing I need to build is a barrel vise to take the action apart because I spent most of Saturday milling out a the thing so I could attach it to the receiver. But now I got to find a way to clamp to the barrel, so I got to go mill some aluminum and make a barrel vise.
Yeah. Did you see Hank Strange? I actually worked on some gun stuff over the weekend.
Yes, you know what? I was looking at. I actually saw that on your IG, and I was like, what is happening here? Why is Walter doing non-mini bike stuff? You did, was it some stems? I think you did some stems.
No, I fixed the 2 stems that you were going to dual wield.
Oh, yes.
Now they run full auto.
They run. Oh,
and that was the easy one. Then I actually re-welded that Swedish K, the M45 Swedish K subgun.
Oh, okay.
I made it whole again.
Oh, okay. So now that's official.
Well, I got to get an ejector. I don't have an ejector. I'm missing that. So I got to I either got to find one or I got to make one or the other. So. Oh,
okay.
But I did fire it in the shop, and it fires 1 round at a time, and it goes off. So.
Oh, there you go.
As soon as I put the ejector in, it'll probably rock and roll. So.
Oh, okay. Cool. I did. Go ahead.
It was kind of when you see it, it's definitely a junkyard dog. Because it's actually not a Swedish made one. It was made in Egypt, called the Port Said, SAID or SIDAD, whatever it's done. But it looked like it was probably laying out in some desert someplace for 50 years.
Okay, so it has a nice patina.
It has a little bit of pitting, yes.
Oh.
But I parkerized it, and then I'm going to paint it green because the original Swedish ones were painted green. So.
Oh, okay. So it's going to be green.
It's going to be green. It's going to be green, maybe like your AKV will be eventually.
Okay, super green. Yeah.
Maybe I'll do them both at the same time.
Yeah. Whatever happened to our Segas?
Segas?
Yes.
The Segas?
Yeah.
The Sega project is in a. It's in a planetary orbit.
Yeah, we got a bunch of projects that are on hold. Walter, I did notice I noticed you noticing me on social media. So I threw up this picture here. I'll put a thing here of this picture. Boom. I was hanging out with.
I saw that picture.
Yeah, I was hanging out with Sam Andrews. And he actually has a Mauser. So I took this picture. You can see all his badass guns there in the background, too. Walter's complaining because I didn't have the closed fist on the thing, which is true. That's true. Totally messed up.
Yeah, you were a little out of whack
Yeah.
there.
He has a really nice... Doesn't he have a really nice gun room? It looked like from the picture he's got, wood paneling and...
Yeah, awesome gun room, some really cool British guns, Webleys.
I wish I could say that, but I'm just gonna say I have stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Sam's got a very nice. He's got one room in his house that he's allowed to put his stuff in. So it looks really nice. I'm trying to one of these days we need to do some shooting, shoot his, go shoot some guns with him. He actually came to shoot some stuff with us. Yeah. So, what's this big chopper that you got there?
Oh, it's this folding chopper thing I've had on before. I just felt the need to touch it while I was sitting here.
Yeah. So,
anything interesting?
Here's a thing that I did want to talk about. I think I shared this with everyone. I'm going to pull it up here. Basically, USA Today did a fact check of Military Arms Channel. What?
Oh,
did you guys see this?
No, I'm gonna go look though.
So Mac, here, let me throw up the post here. So fact check: would a U.S. House bill ban assault weapons? ? This is in USA Today. I want everyone to look at this. I'm gonna go through this. The claim: the U.S. House of Representatives introduced an assault weapons ban bill. The Facebook page Military Arms Channel stated in a post in March that a bill introduced in the House of Representatives, if passed, would ban assault weapons. The post called on its audience to connect their representatives in protest. It garnered 12,000 shares and more than 800 comments and attracted the attention of gun rights groups, including Firearms Policy Coalition, the Gun Owners of America, and National Rifle Association. Many of these organizations exaggerated the extent of the legislation, falsely claiming the bill would allow the federal government to repeal the Second Amendment and seize guns possessed illegally without prior notice or the right to due process. But the Facebook post on Military Arms channel is valid. This is what it says. Rep. Hank Johnson, a Georgia Democrat who sits on the House Judiciary Committee, on January 30th introduced H.R. 5717, which would, among other items, ban the purchasing and possession of assault weapons, whatever they claim that to be. Senator Elizabeth Warren D. Mass introduced in February the Senate version of the bill S-3254. The Gun Violence Prevention and Community Safety Act will save lives and make our country safer, this is a quote from them, without infringing on any law-abiding individual's rights to own firearms, Johnson said in a news release issued as the bill was filed. This comprehensive bill is a compilation of the best ideas to create a workable set of laws that will strengthen life-saving background checks, protect communities with bolstered enforcement, improve mental health services, and fuel research to make guns safer. So
and at the same time they're letting prisoners out of jail.
Right. Yeah. I mean, we could go on with this. The legislation introduced a variety of reforms with the intent to end the epidemic of gun violence. This is what they're quoting, and build safer communities by strengthening federal firearms laws and supporting gun violence research, intervention, and prevention initiatives. The bill addresses background checks, taxes on firearms and goods related to firearms, gun storage, accessibility of guns on school campuses, and more. It would require state law enforcement authorities to be notified when a background check is denied and mandate the Attorney General to issue an annual report to Congress detailing the number of background check denials.
So that's the only thing.
Hang on. The state runs the background check. They know when a background check
This
fails.
is all crazy, yeah.
It's the only thing that I in my brain think, yes, I agree with that, but it's not. Why are you putting in more laws when you have something that already doesn't work? Like, you already have that there. Why aren't you just fucking using it? Like, you have the data.
They want to put layers on top of layers.
This is the same shit they've been saying year after year after year. Gonna make things safer. Well, if you want to make things safer, why'd you let the fucking Chinese come in here, 400,000 of them, after they were already all diseased?
Yeah. Also,
if you want to make it safer, why didn't you stop that? Oh, but they said, we can't do that because that's racial. That's racial. We can't stop the Chinese from coming in. It's like, fucking idiots. Come on.
Yeah. Also, if it's not safe, why are so many people that are trying to buy firearms now?
I'm going to let out prisoners.
No, but why are these people having such a hard time? If it's so easy to get your hands on it, because it's not, as Babyface is saying, there's already obstacles in the way. I don't think they should.
Did you get all the way to the end of this bill?
No, I was.
Page?
Yeah. Do you want to keep reading down from where I left off?
I'm just going to give you to the very end. Our ruling. Do you see that? Mm-hmm. True. They actually support.
Yeah. What he's saying is true, but let's go through. Let's go through
what it's. Where'd you end up? What the proposed legislation would enact? Or
background. It says I ended at Congress detailing number of background check denials. It also necessitate firearms owners to obtain a federal firearms owner's license, FFL. That's what I have. That's what Walter has. Although purchases made before the enactment of the bill are exempt. Bullshit. That's crazy. So now everyone has to be has to be a federal firearms licensee or a dealer, basically.
A dealer. Yeah.
I just can't believe that USA Today is basically saying they're basically saying what they're saying is true.
Yeah, they're saying it's true. Now I have a comment from him because I actually reached out to him and let him know this was happening, or that this thing went up. And the bill, as correctly stated by the Military Arms Channel, like you're saying, would make it illegal to import, sell, manufacture, transfer, or possess in or affecting interstate or foreign commerce a semi-automatic assault weapon. Whatever the hell that means.
They clarify that assault weapon thing. Everything to a Democrat's an assault weapon.
The bill defines a semi-automatic assault weapon as any firearm with the capability to, quote, accept a detachable magazine.
That's everything.
And either a pistol grip, forward grip, grenade launcher, barrel shroud, threaded barrel, or folding, telescoping, or detachable stock. What's a barrel shroud? Have you
It's
seen
the
that?
Same, it's the same. Well, I can show you what it, but I did.
No. Have you seen that video of Tucker Carlson asking the congresswoman, "What's a barrel shroud?" And she's like, "It's the thing. It makes it dangerous."
You
And
should
he's
have
like,
said it's Tucker. It's like a foreskin. That's what it is. It's a barrel shroud.
Is that like the bird cage on the barrel, basically?
Barrel shroud is like any handguard, any sort of hand. No, it's not the bird cage.
We're talking about handguards, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a handguard, but they call it a barrel shroud.
Yeah.
Barrel shroud is totally a 1990s assault weapon ban term.
All this stuff is the same crap that they put.
It's intense. So I did reach out to Mac, and I told him that thing was posted. So he said to me, I asked him if he had like a statement that he wanted to give because we were going to talk about it. What's this YouTube video you're sending?
It's 53 seconds of Tucker Carlson asking, "What's a barrel?" It's funny. You can watch it after.
Yeah. So Max says that I can say that he was rather surprised to see the USA Today comment on one of his Facebook posts. He says, "I'm glad they're paying attention. I hope gun owners take notice as well regarding the pending legislation and contact their representatives. Clearly, the push is on for more gun control. Clearly." And they're like, "Yeah, hell yeah, that's true."
It's almost
as 400,000 more Chinese. Come on, bring them in. You want to kill people? Bring in 400,000 more Chinese.
Dude, listen, someone might listen to what you're saying, Walter, and think that's a joke. But how the hell did people get a foothold in America? This could be.
How the hell did this disease all of a sudden go from like around here one person to 3,000 or 4,000? Yeah. How did that happen?
CCP, my friend. It's everybody's favorite communist party. The CCP.
Yeah.
But remember, listen, it's an old tactic, man. It's an old tactic, right? Germ warfare.
We've been doing it since we realized that poop can kill you.
I don't think the Chinese did it on purpose. I really don't. But
no, see, I don't think so either.
Because
I think
that would destroy their economy.
No, they're just completely incompetent in treating it, and they can't even run a lab.
And people say, "Oh, that's a weapons lab." Anything in the PRC runs, the People's Republic of China, the Liberation Army, everything is controlled by the Liberation Army. It is a weapons lab. It is not.
I just can't believe that the basic concepts of especially when you're dealing with, assuming all this is correct, when you're dealing with spreadable diseases and you're not worried about people getting peed or pooped on by bats that have coronaviruses.
You're going to make me choke. How are you supposed to stop a bat from peeing on you, by the way?
Don't handle it. If it's got a coronavirus,
it's just like pigeons are always flying around. You can't stop them from peeing on you.
Maybe that's a Chinese fetish.
You can't stop them from peeing or pooping. They're just peeing on you, and you think it's raining.
So one of the things that they actually did is the woman went down to somewhere in southern China as well to study a local population of bats that carried a SARS-like virus, and there were people there amongst that population of bats that had already contracted it. It had already transmitted to humans, and they tested these people, and they already had a strain of SARS. Yeah.
This is all a little bit.
It's not coincidence. It's not not from somebody chopping up a bat at the wet market.
No, I'm pretty sure.
Well, and then also the big thing here is China could have shut everything down.
We could have shut everything down.
They could have let everyone know, hey, this thing is out there.
Did you see
if something kicks off in America, we're not let's say something kicks off let's say Safety Harbor, Florida.
Yes.
Something kicks off, right? You think we're just going to let people from Safety Harbor, Florida travel all over the place?
I'm going to go lick some vegetables.
Yeah, okay.
No, I mean it's partially our fault too. Mm-hmm. You can't tell us that our intelligent people didn't know this was brewing over there.
Oh, they knew. They absolutely
knew.
And they didn't. And to me, I would have said, "Mr. President, we got to shut the borders," and I would go, "Fuck yeah, boom."
Yeah, well,
done.
he did.
But he did after it was too late.
Yeah,
the problem
when he figured out. But look at what they did to that doctor, man. Remember the doctor?
They killed his ass.
Yeah.
They let him die as best they could. They didn't want to help him.
But
Yeah.
Then you got stupid people like the governor of New York not giving out the malaria drugs because it might affect. You might do this or it might do that. It freaking works. It's not something you need to put in trials and all this bullshit.
Some people are a little worried. Like, so for example, what's his name? What's the Bill Gates? You know, Bill Gates has been out there.
God almighty.
Bill Gates
Mr. Know-it-all. He can't even fix his own programs. Come on. How's he gonna save the world when he can't even fix the bugs in his own software?
Do you what was the Pierce Brosnan James Bond movie? I think it was Tomorrow Never Dies. You remember that?
Speaking of, you know who died?
Oh,
Tomorrow?
Please. Tell me.
Pussy Galore died.
Oh no.
She was like 95.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Well, that movie is 50-something. It's older than me.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, she died. She passed away.
Anyway, sorry. So Pierce Brosnan.
So I think Pierce Brosnan was in Tomorrow Never Dies, James Bond movie. The whole premise of the movie, the Dr. Evil, the bad guy in the movie, owned newspapers and stuff like that, and software company, right? And there's this scene in the movie where they're putting out this new software, and one of his guys says, "Yes, sir," and it's got a lot of bugs. They'll be updating this for 20 years. Microsoft. Right? That's who they were talking about in that thing. Bill Gates now wants to save us.
How is Bill Gates so smart?
How is he so
Microsoft
smart?
Isn't because of Microsoft doesn't go for as long as it's been going because of Bill Gates' intelligence. Microsoft goes for 20-something years or 30-something, 40 years because of other people's intelligence.
Because everybody surrounding him helped him. Yeah.
He's not like Mr. Guru. He stole the DOS system.
I don't think Bill Gates is like a Elon Musk type dude. You know what I'm saying? I don't see him in that like.
No. Who is he to tell me how we're gonna save the planet?
Well, remember,
not too long ago.
Up your butt, so.
Well, yeah, okay, that's true. But not too long ago, who is it in Bill Gates' family that believes in eugenics? Is it him or his mother?
Oh, I'm gonna have to look this up. I didn't know that was a thing.
There's some serious eugenics backgrounds going on with Bill Gates.
It's in the Bush family too.
Yeah, and lots of people are worried that whatever thing he's pushing will neuter everyone on the planet. That's what people are worried about.
He can be neutered too in a big.
He might not be worried, man. He might already have clones.
Splash.
Yeah, he might already have the clones out there, that he could switch in and out of.
Well, anyways, we got in the chat.
What's up? What's in the chat?
Go ahead. No, I was just saying in the chat there mentioned about January wasn't soon enough to stop the flood of the Chinese. No, it wasn't, because when we were at the SHOT Show, that stuff was already going around. Full on in January, at the end of January. How
do we know, Walter, when we were at SEMA Show in November?
Yeah.
It wasn't
the Chinese were all over there. The Chinese, every year at SEMA, there's more and more Chinese companies there.
So, following what is written fact, and who knows how true it is because China is the one that reported it, but as best that they can tell, the first case was November 17th in China.
And that's what
we were in
most likely
SEMA it was at that time.
Oh, and that was what China is considering patient zero. So most likely it was probably 2 weeks before that when
I don't believe anything that China says.
Yeah, it's most likely was at the very beginning of November. Most likely.
So and this person goes to the hospital and the Chinese doctor go WTF? We don't know.
Yeah, this is that shit.
Yeah.
Not that shit, even though that's part of it too. But
basically. John Crump says that Bill Gates bought DOS for $5,000, then licensed it for $50 million on the same day.
I thought he bought it for $50,000 from the guy, or something. There's a 5 number.
Sure,
but the guy,
but he didn't.
Yeah, the guy didn't know what he had, basically.
Yeah.
And he did, and so.
Yeah.
And then he wasn't even the person that came up with the graphics user interface. That was the Apple guys. Steve Wozniak and what's his name came up with GUIs and the games.
The mouse stuff too. All the mouse stuff.
Yeah. Listen, I put everyone in the. We are all the same as the freaking Tiger King.
Oh my God, Marley and I watched.
Oh God, no, we're not.
Drop the mic.
I'm not a fucking homo, so.
Don't even start, Walter. That's not the worst. That's not the worst.
I'm not a drug-inducing homosexual rapist. Yeah,
How many have you seen? Have Hank.
How many have I seen? I've almost. I think I've got like one more or something like that.
I like Tiger King. I think that dude is hilarious and crazy.
The whole show is insane. The guy.
Well, I think. Yeah. So. Oh man.
Everyone in there, Walter. Everyone in this. Have you even seen the show, Walter?
No, but I know about the real person, and
yeah, everyone in this show is batshit crazy.
So not like that.
So you need to go watch it. It's crazy. I actually.
No, you don't. I think you don't need to watch it. It's poison. It's brain poison. Everyone.
I think it's awesome. I think it's hilariously ridiculous. Carol. So, but you got to remember, I worked in the exotic animal training field for like 6 or 7 years throughout college.
Right. So were you ever an intern or a love slave of any of these trainers?
All right. So I texted my old boss from Busch Gardens last night, and I was like, "Did you ever have any run-ins with these people?" And he's like, "Yeah, I occasionally have met some of them and know them, and Carol Basket's is the worst." And absolutely.
Yeah. Listen, I think this is terrible. I'll agree with Walter, but I also agree with Patrick, and I'm going to tell you, this is one of the best documentaries that I've seen since Pimps Up, Hoes Down.
God, it's crazy.
And the reason why I'm saying that, if you all haven't seen Pimps Up, Hoes Down, I think you should go out there and look at that. Walter, I've suggested that to you before, right? Along with the 10 Crack Commandments, you need to watch Pimps Up, Hoes Down. But this, you need to watch. You know why? The way that they twist people. So whether it's the guy who is, one of the characters is gay, and he's twisted all these young dudes who are not even... Like,
the guy's married now. His ex-husband is married to a woman now.
He's twisted them because they're addicted to meth. These are all warnings that people need to watch. There's another dude in there who's straight, but he's got like 10 wives or something like that.
The North Carolina guy with the concubine, I know in the same industry, in the exotic animal industry, the other company that worked alongside us, their owner is like that. He's fucking nuts. He is exactly like that. He's like 86, 75, or 80 years old. Yeah. He runs a farm out near Orlando where he does all the animal training, and he only hires like 20 to 30-year-old young women that are like have daddy issues and are kind of weird.
Tattoos all over the place probably, and nose rings and all that stuff. Yeah.
Runs them 12 hours.
They're all preying on people who run away.
Purple hair.
See that? He is exactly like the North Carolina guy.
Yeah,
exactly.
They're all preying on people who are runaway or came out of prison and all this kind of stuff. And it's a warning. It's a warning to people out there. Can I tell you something? Can I tell you something that's going to blow you? Walter, I'm going to say this.
They're watching it as a warning.
I know, but see, I'm philosophical about a lot of these things.
Yeah, but you have a little higher intelligence than the average bear. Most people are watching that going as entertainment.
Yeah, people don't realize what they're looking at.
Well, there's nothing wrong with the gay guy drugging this.
Those people are out there.
No, there's no problem with that.
There is a problem with that. There is a problem with that. By the way, Armory and Axis says baby faces #Neckbone King. There's so much in there, and I'm gonna tell you guys this. Believe it or not, like the one thing about this thing that I've seen is that it's a reflection of all the rest of us. I'm not saying you or whatever, but even in the gun community, there's people like this.
Oh yeah,
there's people like this in the gun community that are trying to twist everyone and make other people do their things. We had that scandal at SHOT Show, with the Precious.
Exactly. That
is with a guy who has all hot chicks coming out to shoot on his range.
I don't know him personally, but I can almost guarantee that is the exact type of situation.
Yeah. All this stuff is happening in the gun community. There's people trying to bend other people to their will and
they're trying to bend them, all right.
Yeah. Yes. All of it is happening. All of it is happening. There's the woman who basically her millionaire husband disappears and never heard from again.
They're opening that investigation again, I guess.
The county reopened the investigation on it.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to come of it, but...
Yeah. Crump says, watch Pitch Meeting Tiger King on YouTube. Okay, I've got it. Pitch Meeting is actually funny. It's a simple YouTube channel, but it's funny.
I don't know. I just,
Listen, this is why I think it's a warning, Walter. I'm saying, if you look at this, you have to realize that this happens all throughout society. Yes. Not everyone does that. There's good people who don't get into all of this, but Walter, people in the gun community that act like this. You know that.
Ding, light went on.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying, and it's a warning.
Here
it's
you
a warning.
Here you got people that think that like what I do is like, oh my god, I wish I could do that. Oh, can I come work for you? I'll do anything.
Yeah.
I said, no, I don't need to do anything. It's like, no.
No, this is not how we should be. This is not how we should be. We should treat each other better than this, and we shouldn't try to bend people to our will and use and abuse them and all that kind of stuff. It shouldn't be done. We shouldn't run everything that we do like a freaking cult. We should respect human beings for who they are, whether it's men, women, regardless of what it is. You should respect people. You treat people with respect and expect the same back from them. This is how we should all flow. But there's all these little fiefdoms, kingdoms. Everyone's fighting over this thing, trying to bend other people to their wills, and including it sexually all across the rainbow spectrum. What people's sexual
that was a fine choice of words.
Proclivities are.
Rainbow. And you notice how rainbow's bent too, doesn't it? Right?
Yeah, I get it.
Bend over, Rover.
Yeah, there's a leprechaun at the end of the rainbow getting bumped.
Lucky Charms. I got your Lucky Charm right here, bitch.
Yeah. So this is my thing. Like when I look at it, I'm appalled, but at the same time, I'm like, listen. This is human beings. This is how terrible we could be. I'm not saying everyone's like that. There's lots of cool people in the gun community also.
And on that note, 6 foot at least. Say that.
Yeah, but I still agree, Walter. You probably don't want to watch this. You will break your TV.
No, it just make me pissed off.
Yeah.
It's
But once you start, Patrick, you actually can't. Lola's refusing to watch it. Lola had one part.
I like it.
You know how these people are.
I absolutely 100%. I've worked with the ones in the show, but I've worked with these people before, and it's just it opened my eyes after watching it, because I remember back when I worked with exotic animals, I was just like, wow, all these people are fucked up. What's going on?
Well, isn't it?
And now watching this, I'm like, holy shit! All exotic animal trainers are fucking crazy. Every single one of them.
Isn't this kind of when you bring in these unwanted, kind of like a hoarding thing too?
There's a whole bunch of psychology that goes into it.
Because
the people that started are unwanteds. So the people that they're
gonna fix something by.
All the people that are on the show are like Tiger King, Carol Baskins, and the crazy North Carolina dude. They're all quote unquote like unwanted. They had like rough childhoods and they felt like outcasts, and then they connected with animals and they went, "Oh, animals don't judge me," and up it went.
Well, that tiger will eat your ass the same way.
Yeah, but it's a high level of cruelty to do this to animals, though. A high level of cruelty. Like, if you look at some of the scenes of how many tigers they have in a cage.
Yeah.
At the same time, I mean, this is like people who do stuff like that should not exist on the planet with the rest of us.
It depends on a lot of things. So, if they are well taken care of and have the space they need, which none of these seem to, then yeah, that's a problem. But there are a lot of people out there that just immediately call for, like, we need to shut down all the zoos. We need to shut down all the exhibits, things like that, which is bullshit.
Right.
We have to somehow preserve animals, but
yes,
but I think we're going about it the wrong way.
Oh, can I go back to a place called China?
Well, yeah. See, we're not the problem.
Well, because the rest of the world doesn't cooperate. Like, everyone doesn't agree. There's no universal agreement on what's fair treatment of animals, right?
Like killing rhinos for the horns because it make your dinky big. That kind of thought, It's like that don't work, Chinaman. It don't work.
So the thing here that the only thing that I can say about zoos and things like that are, if you don't, the way humans are, if you don't put an animal or something directly in front of them and tell them, hey, your destructive behavior is destroying their habitat, nobody gives a shit. You have to like show people like, hey, this is a really cool thing and you're fucking with it. Otherwise, nobody will care. Mm-hmm. So zoos are absolute importance to remind people, like,
they use for breeding and all that stuff.
Fucking destroy their habitats and shit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But no, you go to places like China or India where they have zoos. Those places are just fucking shitholes. A little tiny cage for a lion that's like living in his own filth. Like, yeah, that's not all right.
Yeah, I think safari type deals are probably better, especially the bigger ones, and if they're out there preserving these animals and they're kind of free to roam and eat each other and do what they would normally do.
Animals like that need a lot of space.
Yeah, and we try to do that in Florida too. There's lots of land blocked off for that.
Yeah,
in Florida,
people don't realize how much room wildlife needs to thrive on, and especially big cats. Big cats are not supposed to be hanging out.
Yeah, to have something so powerful in like a cage, come on, man.
Yeah, it's not really made for that.
Yeah. But I think the thing, like Patrick, you know this. Walter and I, Walter's been doing this way longer than me. Okay, so Walter knew this going in. I found out this from when I started doing this like 7+ years ago. I remember when you were young and innocent and you came into the gun world. Tell us, how has your mind changed?
Completely different. I can't watch YouTubers for the most part any longer, because when you start learning the dirt and how their personalities are and how the person you're watching on screen, it's like TV or anything or movies, the person you're watching on screen is not who they truly are for the most part. There are some really good ones.
There's good people.
There are good people out there.
Yeah.
There are some that I really looked up to when I got into the gun thing, and now I'm just like, oh God, like I really don't like you on a personal level. Like really shitty on a personal level.
Let's make it 12 feet, not 6. Well,
but no, it's
and
that's
people ask
within the last year.
Yeah, people ask me, do you watch so and so? Do you watch so and so? Do you watch so and so? It's like, no. I mean, am I supposed to? I mean, I just never. I guess because I had the stuff around, I didn't need to watch to see that stuff. Like, if I want to see how this is a holster, this is leather, there's no gun in it. If I want one, I just buy it. I don't watch a video.
Yeah.
But anyways,
I think all of us. So I think the truth is, if we're on the subject of like, do we watch other people's videos? Not like. I'm not going to say religiously. No, from time to time, I do. I'm friends with Patrick, and I don't necessarily watch all his videos, but I think he makes really good. Yeah, I think he makes really good videos. I look at it. I don't think you watch the videos you're even in, Patrick. But I don't think that's a necessity. Yeah, you're in it. You're in it, so you don't have to watch it.
That also comes down to I don't like listening to myself, and if I have to edit my own video, that's enough for me to listen to myself, or I don't want to watch it again.
I'll sometimes be sitting watching the show afterwards.
Yeah.
Peggy's like, you didn't see yourself. You got to listen to yourself again.
Yeah.
I just want to listen how I sound. What kind of
that's
weird
how you get better.
Doing?
I don't like it.
No one likes the sound of their own voice or the look on their face. But I think you do a good job of your videos. It's not personal, and I think lots of people out there are making really good videos and doing a really good job. But it's impossible for us to do that. And we're all, like, we're talking about dealing with this COVID thing. We're all also trying not to be burnt the hell out.
That's the hard thing, is getting yourself burnt out on things, too.
Yeah. I know, Walter, like, you're, this is why the mini bikes, don't tell anyone.
I will give mad props to, what's the guy's name that deals in politics constantly?
Gadgets and Guns? Yeah.
I will give him mad props because I could not do what he does without going nuts.
It's intense. It's intense to do that.
Couldn't handle it. There's no way I could handle it. Talking politics 24/7 on your YouTube channel would drive me up a wall.
Because a lot of times it's just one big circle. You end up right back where you started.
Yep.
And we start again.
But I'm glad that we have somebody out there that can do it. And not
and I think he personally does a good job of doing it. I think he delivers it. We're talking. We've had him here on the show. He's a police officer. He also has a big family that he has to take care of, but he does. I think he does do a good job, and that's one of the reasons why I try not to do, like, if there's people, by the way, doing good things that I like, I deliberately try not to get into their lane. Just support them. Yeah. That's what we should do.
Yeah, I've been watching some people's videos on YouTube, but it's not gun stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I watch stuff about space, rockets and stuff like that.
I watch a lot of video games.
I've been watching the SpaceX stuff and all that, which kudos to SpaceX. I got to give them credit.
Mm-hmm.
I watched that Terrell guy. Terrell fixes all.
I think Terrell hit 100,000. I saw he posted.
He did.
Yeah, he got the I guess you get a plaque if you get to 100,000.
So what he did? He's like pushing the arrow trying to make his video go. He says it don't work.
Yeah.
I gotta put batteries in it or something.
By the way, Hank Strange is at 95,000.
Oh,
5,000 subscribers away from 100,000.
I was looking at your numbers. he'll be there by the end of the year, I think. With how many you're making
You
month
think
over
he'll get a
month.
plaque, or you just get
I,
like a big?
I don't know.
I'm not sending him a
Max
plaque.
said he never got his million plaque.
That's right.
Stargazer ATX. Yeah, I
Yeah.
watched Scott Manley too.
Yeah. By the way, shout out to Crump. Crump was saying, what was he? He was saying something about AmmoLand. I think top 1,000 sites or something like that. Shout out to Crump and the AmmoLand guys. Listen, I think we should just, we should try to support each other, but at the same time not get burnt out. Like, I know that's a thing with you, Walter. It's a thing with me. I think every 3 months or so I burn out, and I have to find something.
I was telling you the last time that when I'm in those swings that I'm really creative and really want to get stuff done, I have to try to put as much in the can as possible, because I know in a month or two I'm going to be like, I don't want to do shit.
Yeah.
I don't want to get up. I don't
Yeah.
want to do anything. I want to sit here and play video games all
Yeah.
day. So
I know,
Absolutely.
like, so for example, Walter, I think I told you this when I saw you. When did I see you? Last week? Or 2 weeks ago? I don't know.
A couple
Sometime.
weeks ago.
Yeah. So there's people like, oh, Hank Stranger's not doing videos with Walter Keller. What's going on? Walter is just like,
he's in a
Take a little
downturn.
break.
yeah,
Take
he's taking a little break. He's doing his thing. He still comes on this show.
I got stuff. We got stuff we can do.
Yeah.
We just now he's not supposed to travel. Okay.
Well, also the big gun video things aren't running away from us. I think people need different kinds of info right now. And I'm not saying that I think folks will enjoy the entertainment value of us doing some of the things we do. But at the same time, people want some information, or they just want to maybe know that everyone else is human just like that.
It's got to be. That's why I like the Terrell stuff. Terrell fixes all. If you guys haven't seen it on the chat,
It's
check
funny.
out Terrell.
Yeah.
Yeah, he fixes lawnmowers and stuff, but it's funny stuff.
Yeah.
And tons of good info if you like that kind of stuff.
And
But anyways, Zach, it's not just info, but it's fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's an entertainment. So that's why I watch it. And it's goofy. It's not
Yeah.
like serious or anything like that.
Yeah, and we have, I think, I don't know if people, I think most people probably do realize this. We have other interests. Like, I'm into cars,
I got too many.
Yeah, you're into all kinds of different vehicles. to
I
be
like
honest,
anything
Walter.
just about with an engine on it.
Yeah.
So I got a bad thing. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a samurai waiting for you to do some work on it over at my
I
place.
got a Chinese motorcycle. I got a Mark 48 sitting that needs to be fixed. I got
Walter, I've learned that tools are becoming my thing.
Oh.
My side gig. Every time I look at like Craigslist or whatever, I'm like, oh, that person's got a lathe.
And guess what?
It's only $1,000. Oh fuck, I want that. And I was like, well, I don't need that piece of shit. Why do I want that?
I got a lead last night on some tanks that might be coming.
Ooh,
available.
tanks.
That's really cool.
Like heavy big tanks.
T-55.
Oh, Russian, right?
Yeah, and then a BMP, which I really want a BMP.
How much is
What
something
is a
like
BMP?
that?
What's a BMP?
Type it in. Check out. Just look at what a
By
BMP.
the way, I see, who is it? Someone here said Rocky Mountain Bear says Hootie Hoo
Awesome.
hit 100K.
Fuck would you
Amazing.
put that?
Hootie Hoo. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Hootie Hoo did too.
Yes,
Hootie Hoo.
Hootie Hoo is the man. That's my boy right there.
He
Congratulations
is a busy.
to Hootie Hoo.
He is a busy mofo. He's posting
cool
some
dude.
serious.
But he's cool. Hootie Hoo is also to me like a really nice guy. I don't know. You guys haven't actually. I thought you met him, Walter.
Not in person. I don't think.
Oh,
No.
okay. I
He's
thought-
definitely not this guy. How do you spell Hootie Hoo?
Just like who? T who?
Yeah,
Hoo?
yeah.
T-
Hootie Hoo is pretty awesome. What was the tank? BMP.
Yeah,
BMP.
that thing looks twice as big as a normal tank.
And then a
BMP tank.
T-55.
The T-55.
Oh,
Oh.
it's very
About 40
sharp. It's like a sharp wedge. Hold on. Let me see if I
Okay,
can-
well,
let me see if I
it's
can-
it's also amphibious too.
Yeah, that's cool. Oh, amphibious is the way to
Just-
go.
Can you get 100,000 plaque? Can we shoot it?
Yeah. Can we put? Who said that?
Richard Hughes.
Not gonna
Whenever
answer that.
XP comes in, we'll put a big hole through the middle of it with like a.
I refuse.
We should use a 50 BMG armor and piercing incendiary explosive or whatever, and
No,
just
I'm not letting you guys blow up my.
well, middle of the plaque.
We'll make a replica if you want. I'll let you make the replica, Patrick, and we'll do.
Cast one out of aluminum, pour it or a brass or something, and we'll put a hole through it. How about
Yeah.
that?
What was the other tank, Walter?
Oh, you,
A BMP.
No, I did the BMP. What was the other one?
T-55.
T-55. Okay, T-55. Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty badass. Yeah.
Yeah. So these are coming in from where? Here, let me throw this.
They're here. Somebody
Oh, they're
has
here.
them. That's.
Oh, okay, cool.
And my friend that you know,
And
who does military vehicle stuff with me,
Okay.
has been. It's been one of these things where he's been talking to this person for like 8 years, off and on, and and these things have been sitting there for 8 years, and I guess now it's maybe the time's getting closer that the person might want to let go.
Okay.
So how much does something like that run?
Like, if you had to ask,
a T55, you're probably gonna. It depends on the condition too. I would imagine a T55, if it's running and it's in just running condition, probably $60,000-$70,000.
Okay, that's not bad. I was thinking
or more.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it could be more depending on how good a condition. And
like the power pack, if the power pack is good.
Yeah, right. It's a non-NFA as well, right? It's not a destructive device.
It had probably a deactivated gun.
Deactivated, okay.
If it had a live gun, then you just got to pay the $200 tax stamp.
Yeah.
Fucking pay that in a heartbeat. You already paying $60,000. Pay the tax stamp too.
Well, that's probably being conservative. The BMP, that varies, and once again on condition, but probably 25, 30, 40,000.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, that's like entry level.
Going back to, I just remember this. Going back to the YouTube thing, we're talking about watching content. Have you looked at Khyber Pass lately?
Yes. You see the 545 ammo?
545?
You see how they do that?
Oh my God!
Make it?
Yes. Did you see the powder load they were using?
They just fill it up.
They just fill it to the top.
Oh, just toss it in.
and they're using a drill press to prime the cartridges and put the bullets in.
Let me grab it for you, Hank. It was fucking nuts.
Oh.
You see those bullets? You see how they boat-tailed the end with a hammer?
Hammer and boop, and then
text it to my phone. Text it to my phone. God. Miss K says.
You see how ragged the boat tail was?
Yes, it's like quote unquote boat tail.
You guys are freaking out on that. Miss K says it's good to have various hobbies besides gun, because gaming is my thing as well. So Miss K is out there gaming. If someone.
And Miss K, if you want to play some PC games, you let me know. I don't even know who Miss K is, but PC all day.
Miss K always watches the podcast here, so and she watches the regular channel. What is this? So Flying Rich gave us $2. He says when you get the 100K plaque, no. If that happens, no. Let's see.
It's a 3-minute video. I think your channel, I think your people here would like to watch that 3 minutes. I'm giving it to you on your phone.
Oh yeah, that well.
By the way,
it's only 3 minutes long.
John Crump sent me a picture of his new gun. What the hell am I looking at? Is Crump even? Is this for reals? Crump, is this your gun? I'm throwing it up here. What is this?
The video.
It's got flowers all over it. Okay. And it's got some stickers that say "Stop being poor." Okay, it's interesting. It's interesting.
Wow, really? Huh.
Did you see that gun that I just threw up there?
I'm looking at it. Oh my goodness!
All right, let me play this video from.
It's amazing.
Let me play this video here real quick.
Like that.
We won't do the audio side of it. Let's see. Okay, here we go.
I mean, it's in June or whatever. Anyways, who knows?
Yeah, this is the primer. Okay, these guys are just building this by hand.
Yes, everything.
So those are fired cases that they've deprimed, that they probably pick up all over.
And what country is this getting done in?
Pakistan.
Oh.
Khyber Pass.
This is in the Dara region.
Oh, they are using a drill press.
Yeah.
This machine is used to press in the primer. Okay, and that's not going to explode? Whoops, that primer never sat, so let's... The primer
My favorite thing is... My favorite thing, Walter, is at the beginning he drops that primer on the ground. Can you imagine how much fucking powder is just blown around the whole shop?
Yeah. These people can't make 22. They will die.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So they just make it like this, and so it's just a dude with a press.
I like how do they know to set the depth? They might just have it set to go to a certain amount, and that's it.
Tooling must be made, yeah.
And now they add thing just using the same machine. They looks like they pushed the bullet in there. Does it crimp it? I guess it doesn't need it.
What are you talking about, crimp? Get out of here.
Done and done.
Just pour a little powder.
Here's
And the powder is to the top of the neck.
These are the projectiles.
Insane.
And they make that powder local too.
The powder's locally made, yeah.
No telling what they
Boom.
make
Bat urine.
Oh, so they just hammer it and give it a boat tail.
That's how they give it.
Oh yeah,
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's just bags of powder around. Is that so? These bags on the ground, these big bags, is that just the powder?
I see.
Oh, yeah.
Open, and they take a hammer and beat on.
Not only is that the powder, but there are loose primers just hanging out. If he were to hit it, that whole place goes up in smoke.
Just wow.
Oh, look. Oh man, I like to see how that bullet travels with that crickety ass bolt tail in it.
Kalikov.
It must tumble immediately. Just,
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. So, and then this big case, this bamboo, the powder used is locally made. Really? And it just comes in this like bamboo basket type of deal?
I guess so.
Wow. Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But once again,
yeah.
that's
Okay. All right. Yeah. Wow.
It's
I know.
necessity is the mother of invention.
Yeah.
So,
Oh my God.
Good old fashioned manufacturing.
Yep. Yes, sir.
Yeah. This is why you know my people are so belligerent.
God,
This
they're
is
making
how
that
you,
shit.
like, survive just
Wait.
on pure belligerence.
Wait, which people is that?
Oh,
Inform me on which-
where was this? Wasn't this
This
in
is
Pakistan?
Pakistan.
Yeah,
Pakistan.
exactly. Yeah,
Great.
those are
You're not a
Indians.
pack. You're not.
Those
you're not
people, they're Indian. All these people are Indian, Walter. The British invented Pakistan, Afghanistan, and all the stands. The British invented that.
The stands are all the Muslim stands.
Yeah, the British invented that. Okay, let's just be clear. Am I wrong?
But they're not all. That's like saying a New Yorker.
No, they're not. No, they're
distinguished-
different tribes.
That's
They're different tribes and all that kind of stuff, for sure. For sure. You know, I've got some Iranian blood. My mother, when we did
Oh,
the
wait a second.
genetic
Hey,
tests, and my mom, she had some Iranian
Yeah?
blood.
Well, you know what's funny? There was a post
What
on Reddit
don't
the
you
other day.
have?
Yeah.
Yeah,
There
pure
was a-
pure mutt.
There was a post on Reddit the other day in one of the gun subreddits. The person asking, if I spill powder on the ground, can I just vacuum it up? And a bunch of people were like, no, don't vacuum it. It could explode. It could spark it and explode. And I was like, do you see these guys sitting in mud huts with like powder and shit? It's not gonna hurt you. Vacuum.
No, it's not
Listen,
gonna. It's,
Brick says explosion at ammo maker. News at 11. I see it coming, but we've seen it happen. We've seen it happen already. We've seen it on the news.
powder like from a rifle cartridge is not like black powder or like flash powder.
Mm-hmm.
Flash powder will freaking go off if you smack it hard.
Yeah, no. Rifle powder is not that dangerous.
The primers, real primers, are a hot tamale.
Mhm.
But the
So-
powder itself.
Motorboater says, "Is it just me? I didn't see anything wrong." Look, I think this is how people made bullets a long time ago. Let's be honest. Cowboy days, how do you think they were making bullets?
I guess it's better than having a muzzle loader.
Yeah.
Yeah, how do you think they were making bullets in the cowboy days? You know?
Well, kind of, sort of. It was called Winchester in the cowboy days, my friend.
Yeah, so you think they had all these factory standards and safety and SAE?
No, people hand loaded their own ammunition.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Melted your own lead over the campfire.
But they didn't make their own powder.
No, they weren't pissing in a jug and adding charcoal to it. Turn it into black powder.
Going in the cave and getting the bat poop to make, which they do. They do that actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
High in sulfur content.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is crazy, but you know what? I believe it.
God.
Motorboater says Hank also lived in Antarctica for a few years.
No, never. Antarctica? No. I could not do. That I could not do. Do any one of you guys know what's the deal with this whole Navy thing with the guy who got fired?
Oh,
I see it's in the news, but I don't really understand like what the story is. So I see acting Navy secretary slams fired captain is stupid. Walter, if you're aware of what's going on here, can you break it down for me?
I've just seen what's in the press. You know, the guy, I guess the captain dude came out and said that he had people that were sick on his boat.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I don't know if that's compromising your this or compromising that, but anyways, he gets fired, and then the Secretary of Navy calls him stupid and something or else, ignorant or something like that. Or
Yeah. So so this is why I'm confused about this story. So the captain on the ship, there was an outbreak on the ship, and he was worried. So he put it out there. Why was that wrong? Is that like a violation of military conduct? I mean, I know like none of us are in the military, but can someone like explain to me what's actually happening with this story? I know they were grilling Trump about it, and I've heard about it, but I just don't. I feel like I'm missing something in this.
Yeah, I don't know if we know the whole story. I know.
Yeah.
Maybe he compromised. Maybe
it's supposed to stay within the Navy, and it got out to the public, so now they're mad about that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what's going on with that. Okay, so also Crump sent a picture of his car, so congratulations to him. He got a car. I'll throw it up here. Here, let's see. We can throw it up. Boom.
Everybody's saying he broke the chain of command.
Oh, chain of command.
By letting this
always. Okay, so bad. That's a bad deal right there.
Bad juju, Buana.
Yeah, can't break the chain of command. Congratulations on the car, Crump. Awesome. I forgot what it was. I think it's is that an Infinity? I don't know.
I gotta see it. It hasn't popped up yet.
Yeah. Here, I'll throw it up again.
Well, I mean, I haven't seen it. I'm looking on the. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Oh, you see it? Okay.
Yep, there it is.
Let me see. I can maybe get a closer look at this and see if this is a. He'll tell us. He can tell us in the chat what it is. Is it a Genesis?
Oh, he wrote a letter.
He wrote a letter and leaked it to the media. That's it.
Oh, he said. Oh no, that's bad. Okay, I get it.
Bad juju, Buana. That's somebody who would do lots of other things too if you're willing to do that. So
yeah.
That's just somebody you want captaining a ship.
You're in charge of a ship that's like a town.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And has all kinds of weapons that we don't even know about probably on it.
Yeah. Gray Death said he compromised operational security after Navy ignored him.
Oh, okay.
So he's like a spoiled child sort of thing. It's like, oh, you won't listen to me, then
I'll show you. I'll show you. Yeah.
That makes sense. I can see why everybody'd be so mad.
Yeah. John Crump says that's a G70 Genesis twin turbo.
Ooh.
Awesome. Twin turbos are awesome. I might have a race chip.
We might know somebody that can help you with that.
But Babyface has first dibs. Actually, I'm gonna probably be moving my race chip, Walter. Yeah.
Oh no, he hasn't.
Again?
Oh no, he hasn't.
Yeah.
Are we talking about this now? Is Lola? Don't make eye contact with Lola.
Huh?
Make eye contact over there with Lola.
I heard Lola say something. I don't know what that was. I heard a chirp coming from Lola's direction. I bought a. You know what? I decided to downgrade my car. I got a used car. In these uncertain times. That's a famous saying. In these uncertain times now, everyone's making those freaking commercials that I hate. In these uncertain times, we're here. We don't touch your pizza. No touch pizza. Have you seen that? Have you seen those commercials?
No, I haven't.
Is it like Immaculate Conception pizza?
I don't know. I don't know how this is possible. But anyway, in these uncertain times, I downgraded. I got a used Volkswagen.
What, a bug?
Basically.
Pretty close.
Pretty close.
It's not April Fool's, is it?
No. Line it out now.
I did. Okay, I got another R8. But it's an old one. It's an old one.
One that has navigation that works?
One no. Yeah, it's too analog. It's more analog. So I got an analog.
Oh, it's old
version.
School, huh?
Yeah, I got the old school version.
Okay.
So.
Is it like your little cars that I gave you?
Yes, exactly.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
As Terrell says, there's your dinner.
There's your dinner. Yeah, there you go. By the way, I showed you guys. I posted this on here. I'll throw this up.
I like the look of the 2015.
Yeah, I posted this on Stranger Palooza, which, by the way, everyone should go to Stranger Palooza.
Does it feel the same
on IG? No, it's different. It's
in what way?
In a few ways. Here, I'll show you. So here, I threw this up. I actually found a Matchbox. See this Matchbox car right here? This Audi R8. This is the Gen 1. And I found this. I was just like innocently roaming around the store, doing news reporting. And I happened to come across that, and I bought it. But yeah, it's like it's a Gen 1. So here's how it's the same. It's a V10 engine.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't have like all the bells and whistles kind of
feel
a deal.
driving
that's
it.
Tony
feel,
Stark's car, man.
Yeah, so it is from the original Iron Man movie kind of thing. It is all-wheel drive. It doesn't make as many pops and all that. I would have to get like a new. I'm gonna do eventually some work on it, like change the exhaust and things like that. It doesn't have. It has like an old school navigation that right now doesn't even work.
There's
So,
the reason,
but it's
why
all
I've never-
analog. The gauges, everything are all analog.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's-
you gotta bring it tomorrow. I want to try it.
Yeah, I think it's so here's the difference. So the one that I had, I think that Audi like builds these kinds of things. These are Halo cars and they build them in between a Porsche and a Lamborghini. So Porsche is more rounded, more feminine lines, to me sexier because I find like feminine lines sexier. And then the Lamborghini has sharper, more aggressive,
It's got the
masculine
dick lines
lines.
to
Does
it.
it got a
That's
bit-
not
does it-
sexy.
Has it got a bigger booty?
It has a bigger booty. It has a bigger booty. Let me see if I could roll in pictures for you guys. Then I'll be chastised by Lola.
Okay,
later
so
on for
besides
showing
the analog.
Here, I'll throw up a picture right now that you guys could see, and this will tell you this is, as Walter said, the booty shot. This is the booty shot of this car. It looks like a Bugatti to me.
This is what you're gonna see when I pass
This
you.
is the booty
That's
shot.
what you're gonna see.
He needs his racing gloves and a scarf. He needs his
What-
racing scarf.
is
What's
the booty
behind
shot.
me does not matter.
So there you go. So that should be coming up there in a second. So I think like if you look at it, you'll see what I'm saying.
What's that from?
That
Is that from a Gumball Rally or something? The two Italian guys that goes, "What's behind me does not matter."
Yeah, and so here's like the front of it.
So back to my question though. Other than the internals and whatnot, does it drive the same? Does it feel the same on the road? Does it feel different when you drive it?
It feels the same. It's like really low down, which I really enjoy. It's like
And
almost
it's got that. It's
like a
got that
skateboard
kick
right on
hit
the
the
ground.
gas.
Yeah, it has that V10 power. It's not tuned, so it doesn't like I can tune it and stuff like that. So it's about 525 horsepower. It doesn't have. I think that it's in the middle. It's in the middle of all these things. So like that RS5 I had a lot of technology in it and was very cool and all that kind of stuff. I can't even get my music out of this one.
Oh.
Oh, so crazy.
So, but I'm gonna figure all that stuff out, right? I'm gonna figure out all those things. But it's way more affordable. I got the COVID-19 prices because basically, things aren't selling so well, so they may be a deal I couldn't refuse. And then they gave me an unlimited warranty on it for a year.
That's cool.
Like unlimited miles, so I thought that was good. And they covered me on some, like, they did an oil change, but the next ones, which, with these kinds of things, oil changes are expensive. So they did one, and I've got 2 more that they'll do. It's just things like that. It was, like, worth it to do it.
The person that traded this car in, what'd they get?
Oh God,
Did they
probably
tell you that?
nothing.
What that traded in?
What did they trade up to? What'd they go to?
It was a doctor, and I think you got a plane.
Are you serious?
You got a what?
A plane.
An airplane.
Yeah.
Oh, so he just sold the car.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
So
thank you, DCG 44S Gumball Rally. What's behind me does not matter.
Yeah. So listen, I think that it's like one of the things is that I can definitely tell the difference in all the tech, right? Like that RS5 I just had collision avoidance, like it would tell me when I'm about to crash, which I think I already know.
If it knows where it's at.
Yeah, it had heads-up display. It had all these kinds of things in it that I think are really cool. You've driven in the RS5, but Lola said I got to make a decision. She was like, "You make a decision."
I like the look of it.
Do you want old school, or you want the technology, or do you just want to stop harassing me? So
Stop whining.
yeah,
Just get some.
yeah.
Stop your
So
whining.
there we go. I think it was a good. Deal.
I'm watching.
And
the
it has
video
20.
on
It has
YouTube.
26,000 miles, which is not bad.
It's got same as mine.
26,000.
Oh, that's nothing.
No, that's nothing for him.
I
just
put that
broke
many
it in.
miles on that R8 that I had.
Do not put that many miles on the new one.
They gave me. Okay, did you miss the part where I said unlimited miles?
For a year, but what happens after the year when you've already put 100,000 and it starts falling apart on you?
And then it's worth $2,000.
yeah.
Okay,
I give
once-
you $2,000 for it, Hank.
Once again, did you miss the part where I said unlimited miles in a
Somebody
year?
here does not think of future-proofing themselves.
Road trip. This is a road trip.
God.
The COVID-19 Brownells trip.
Yeah, Barnauls COVID-19. Hank goes by himself. It stays 6 feet away from everybody.
Yeah. Fan Crusher says, check out Sheepy Races R8 twin turbo. R8 the same motor as Lamborghini Huracan. Yeah. So I think there you can get a twin turbo setup for it. You can get a
So is it turbo now?
No, it's not. No, it's just naturally aspirated.
No race trip for you, Austin.
Yeah.
No, that's why. So like Patrick has a twin turbo in his Mustang.
Turbo.
Yeah.
Single
turbo, yeah. But I spoke to the race chip people, Walter, and they told me that, Patrick can get to 400 horsepower with the race chip.
I almost don't believe that.
It's true. Walter, how is your race chip in the Abarth?
It's pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a little puddle jumper, I mean, you can definitely tell when you even in economy mode, the engine comes alive sooner.
Yeah. We're not BSing. We paid for this, right,
lying.
Walter? They didn't give it to us for free or anything. We paid for it.
Yeah,
we have the videos there.
She's gonna fucking kill me if I ask for it, but I'm going to anyways.
Yeah. Don't tell her anything about me. Leave me out of the story.
Okay.
You couldn't buy, for my car it was like $475, something like that. You couldn't have bought that mechanically for $475.
No. The difference in Walter's Abarth was so stark. So like in that RS5, which it's modern, so it's more tuned and stuff like that, it wasn't as big a jump. But when we looked at like the benchmark of what Walter's was before it went in there, and then when it changed, it was a drastic difference. It really tuned the living daylights out of that car.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead, Patrick. Sorry.
If I were to try to buy that much horsepower, it would be 10 grand, maybe 15 grand. Now, maybe more than that, because even the GT Mustangs, I don't think are putting out quite. They're right at 400.
Really? I thought the GTs were like 5.
Oh no, you have to bump up to like a Roush to get 5.
Oh.
The GTs are not that much more powerful than the EcoBoost. Plus, you lose all of your gas mileage.
Oh, okay.
So.
No, well, this has better gas mileage. What's up, Walt?
On the COVID-19 scene, got news. I know someone else.
Oh, man.
Who has it now?
Walter, what is the matter with you? I don't want to know you anymore.
Look, hey, anyway, no personal contact with this female. Okay. And my kid that worked for me, Victor, his sister, right in the heat of this thing when it was getting wound up, goes to Australia to do a semester of college.
Nope, I'm leaving.
And I'm like, they closed all schools. So she came back, and Guess what? She's showing symptoms. Has corona.
Man.
Boom.
Oh man, she got tested.
Well, I don't know yet. Let's see. Well, I got this from. They think she has corona, waiting for the test to come back. So of course, Victor wanted to come back to work the other day, and I'm like, stay away.
No, you can't. You're not welcome back here.
His father got exposed to somebody at his work that has it. And it's like, stay away.
Well, so stuff is getting really crazy right now. Like New York City is in pretty bad shape, which most of my existing family is in New York City right now.
So. Oh no, so you're right, Hank. It's the GT is about 480 horsepower.
480. Okay.
480 for the.
Damn, I thought a GT was more than that. I don't know why in my brain I'm thinking like a GT Ford was more horsepower.
It's a lot more expensive too, because I looked at when I bought my EcoBoost, I looked at a GT. It was 10 grand just to get the GT package, and then
I would have been doing that 10 grand. All you got to do is
$500 get you the chip, and you got the GT.
Yeah, not only that, I had to bump. That was to just get the GT and then base model interior.
So let me tell you this, Patrick. You're going to at least get to 480 with that chip. You're probably going to do... Because when I spoke to the guy today... I mean, not 480, I'm sorry. You're going to get to like at least 380. You're going to probably get to 4, with that chip. So it's pretty... And the thing is, I know it was more fuel efficient because before I put the thing in, I was getting like somewhere between 28 and 30 out of that RS5. But once I put it in, I hit 33 one day. I was like, what the hell is happening? 33 miles per gallon? I don't think I've ever owned a car that got 33 miles per gallon. Maybe my Honda Prelude from 1985.
Can we talk about how fast I went one time?
You mean when you were on that track?
You want to admit to that? Or no?
I had a straightaway thing. I went to 110
Yeah.
And it still had more to go.
Yeah.
And that wasn't even like all the way out. And so I'm talking, little puddle jumper going.
You could hear the difference in the cars. Like I could hear the difference in the Abarth. I could hear the difference. It's actually pretty cool. And like I said, we paid for our thing straight up. We met the people at SEMA show.
Yep.
And we thought, oh, this is cool. We talked to them and stuff like that.
And he goes, hey, guess what? We're opening up a place in Fort Walton Beach.
Yeah.
Like, yep. There.
Yeah. So, if you want to do a road trip, I'll follow behind you in my my old Volkswagen.
VW.
Yeah, my VW.
You should put on that says, "This is my thing."
Yeah, what was the Volkswagen thing? It's a bug. I thought it was a bug thing. What was the slogan?
Things looks like a Kubelwagen.
Oh, okay.
It's a truck, Jeep looking Volkswagen thing.
Oh, okay.
That's the thing.
Yeah. So, we can't. How do we wind up talking about cars? Which is fine. I'm happy.
Always you. Every couple of months, you're getting a new ride.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna be good now. I promise. No more cars until the Cybertruck comes out.
Wait till that mid-engine Corvette comes by at one time.
Yeah. No, I'm not messing with a mid-engine. First of all, they stopped. Do you know they shut down production?
Why?
Of the C8s. Yeah, because of the COVID.
Oh, okay. Well, some people probably jonesing then.
Yeah. So now all those people.
Imagine you go to the dealership, you trade in your car thinking your new one's coming. And it ain't that
extra weight, extra weight. Yeah. But the one I would want is the all-wheel drive, like hybrid version, which I don't think we're gonna see for a couple of years anyway. But what I'm waiting on, I told Lola, she doesn't want to hear this. Cybertruck.
Oh God.
Cybertruck. Elon.
Lola wants a car.
We were talking about Elon Musk. Did you hear about how that Tesla has developed what you call it, a respirator? Is it what's the thing? Yeah, respirator, right? That everyone's trying to get. What's the machines everyone's fighting about?
Yeah, it's a respirator.
Ventilator. Yeah, so Tesla came up with a ventilator. They have a prototype already of a ventilator made from Tesla parts.
The thing about all this is, by the time some of these companies get ramped up to make this stuff, there won't be the need anymore.
Yeah, I hope so.
And I hate these people who keep saying, "Oh, this is going to be a regular thing."
Mm-hmm.
It won't be a regular thing. SARS wasn't a regular thing.
Well, it will be until we get a vaccine. Walt. Yeah.
Well, that'll be before the year's up.
But when you get that vaccine, they might also drop a chip in your ass.
They're gonna.
I mean, come on. Let's be straight up with this.
When they drop that chip in, I get free 5G.
you turn into a 5G cell tower.
Yeah,
we all just get to connect to. Hey, Walter, what's the password to waltersbutt.com again?
That's how the ass missiles get you.
Yeah, that's right.
Breaking news: Walter has a 5G chip in his.
Right up the keister.
Chris Bullis says, "Time for Lola to get a car."
I'm trying to convince Marley we were talking about this yesterday. I'm trying to convince Marley for the Ford Broncos.
The Bronco looks good.
It looks like an international scout. Sorry, it looks like an old international
scout.
Okay,
do you think the Bronco, which one do you think looks better, the Bronco or the Land Rover Defender, the new Land Rover Defender?
And the Defender looks like shizzits. Yeah.
It's modernized. It's modernized. They can't make it like, if you want an old school Defender, you got to buy an old school Defender. They can't make that anymore. There's too many freaking laws now. Right?
Okay.
I mean, no, I'm not happy about that.
What ifs?
But the reason why all of these cars are...
Okay. It doesn't mean, because you make it look like it doesn't mean it doesn't have the safety stuff.
Oh, weird. So the fact that the Bronco won't be getting a V8 might offend some traditionalists, but it is getting the twin turbo the turbo 4 and the twin turbo V6.
Oh, but Ford's done good with those. That's what's in the GT. That's what's in...
That Ford GT has a twin turbo V6, and it's stupid power.
It's in the Raptor. That's what's in the Raptor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes, that's what it's getting. I'm on board.
Yeah, but you ain't going to be on board to pay for it.
Yeah, $32,000.
How much is it?
32 with this model.
Maybe when you get 1 million subscribers, then you get a.
I've already told her when I get 1 million subscribers, I'm getting my Batman Rolex.
By the time, I'm not trying. I hope you get 1 million subscribers tomorrow. because I'm gonna borrow some money from you.
Yeah.
However,
You guys do realize that like all of my videos are demonetized. I don't make any money off of it, so just throwing that out there.
yeah.
Yeah.
You never know. You never know. You might put out that video that goes viral. I'm going to give you... Let's help Babyface come up with some viral video ideas. Here's one. Babyface, get out your nice orange Mustang, okay? Put on you some Daisy Dukes and go topless and go out there and wash that Mustang down and do a video.
Since I started my channel, I have made $38.
Oh, so, awesome. That's cool.
A year now, I've made $38.
That buys a box. Well, not right now, but it buys a box of 9mm.
I was gonna say, yeah, maybe one box of ammo.
Defensive.
No, I know. The guys that are helping me on Patreon are the ones that are really helping me get like tooling for the garage and stuff like that. That's really where it helps.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Is this true? DCG44S says the new Bronco's a 4-door.
I think there's a 4-door version.
Is this true?
There's a 2-door. There's a 2-door and a 4-door.
You can't make a 4-door Bronco. That's for a bunch of mamas.
Yeah. Why is someone's calling in here?
Oh, 2-door. They're making a 2-door and a stretched 4-door.
Okay, let's see. Hold on a second. We've got someone coming in here.
You know this person? Are you just gonna start letting people in?
Elfsters, why are you calling in? What's up, Elfsters? Do you know you even?
Ammo? Come on.
Yeah. Do you know you? Yeah. What's up? What's up, man?
Are you making boat tails with a hammer? Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't catch that part, did you? Didn't see that part, did you? Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
There's Elfsters. I'm not sure what he's doing. Can you hear us?
Was this on accident?
Yeah, I think he butt dialed us. Elfsters, do you know you're on air?
Don't show the screen. You don't know what you're gonna see.
Hold on a second.
Let's see what's going on in my audio.
Do you know you're on air? Do you know you're on air? Yeah, I think Babyface has a good point. Let's not show the screen yet.
Oh, you hear the toilet flush in the background.
I don't know if he knows that he dialed in. I don't know if he butt dialed us.
Exactly what he's into on Pornhub.
Yeah. Elfster, can you hear us?
Earth to Elfster.
Yeah. Okay, I don't know if he knows that he dialed in. Rocky Mountain Bear wants to know what you're gonna do with your box of 9mm.
I will share them one round at a time.
Special. Put your logo, the Babyface P logo.
Yeah.
Etch it. Yeah. Micro stamping.
I do have some people in mind. I've been looking at numbers of people around my size, and I'm like, I'm coming after you, so and so. I'm doing pretty well on subs right now. It's growing.
Do you notice how, Walter? Do you notice how Babyface is getting very competitive with this?
I'm hyper competitive, right? Have I told you that?
Yeah. No.
I'm hyper competitive, and I do not like losing.
How would we know?
That's why I stay out of like competitive things, is because I can ruin friendship real fast by getting hyper competitive.
I guess I shouldn't do any how-to videos then.
Yeah.
I think we've already.
I could have done one over the weekend. How to weld your machine gun back together.
You should have.
Yeah, you should have, Walt. Cool. Yeah.
I was too focused.
You too.
Yeah. That's the problem with doing videos. Is it's so much easier just to get the project.
Yeah, everyone wants to be pterodactyl, but everyone doesn't want to actually run a camera. Everybody wants to go to heaven. Nobody wants dead.
Pterodactyl here. I gotta get some.
You've absolutely ruined me, Hank, because I used to be able to just go, I'm just gonna get out there and work on this and get it done. And now you have put that mindset in me of, well, I might as well film it while I'm working on it, which adds twice as much time to my project.
Yeah.
I got another little engine running this afternoon just to entertain myself late in the afternoon. Mm-hmm. I should have recorded that. People love that stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Is Elfster on yet? Is his audio running?
He's on.
I can hear him. You know what, Walter? We need to do a generator rebuild before we get into...
I've been looking for a cheap generator to buy, but I just haven't... One that's close by. I don't want to drive 3 hours.
My audio, man.
And I call... Oh, there we go. And I call dibs on... By the way, I call dibs, Walter, on the generator rebuild. But Elster's okay. I think we can hear you.
He can hear us.
Oh, he can hear
I think
us.
I think he said, "I don't know what's wrong with my audio," and then bloop, he unplugged his headset or something.
Yeah. Okay, he's still working on it. Yeah, Walter.
I thought we were going to get a demonstration on how to boat tail ammo. That's what I thought we were going to get.
If he hasn't watched that, he needs to.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, what were you saying, Hank?
Yeah, we should definitely do how to like fix up a non-running generator or something like that. And then I call dibs.
You need to get yourself a real generator.
I call dibs on the generator.
Oh man, I want one of those Generacs that like runs the whole house. Ooh.
Well, instead of buying another.
Don't even say it. How?
I'm not. When your power goes out and you got no water to take a bath.
Be still your mouth.
He's gonna go sit in his car and stink it up.
Yeah.
I'll be fine.
Sleep in the cool AC of his V10.
I will survive. I will survive. Nobody else, but I'll be fine.
Bucket, pot of water, and on the deck in the back.
You just leave it on that back where the engine is. Boil it.
Oh boy. Should we do some stupid news while we're waiting for Elster? I think he's still working.
I'm gonna go to Florida man.
So here's one I could throw up here. What is it? So what's the headline on this one? Bolingbrook woman pointed gun at husband, ordered him out of bed, according to the cops. Bolingbrook woman was arrested after she pointed a loaded handgun at her husband and ordered him to get out of bed and head to the downstairs area of their home. Police said about 8 a.m. Saturday, officers were sent to the 100 block of Holly Street in response to a report of a domestic disturbance. When the officers arrived, they ascertained that a man was asleep in bed when he was awakened by his wife, who was pointing a loaded handgun at him. She ordered him to get out of bed and go downstairs. As her husband was complying with her, he was able to disarm her and unload the gun. And when she was asked why was she pointing the gun at her husband, the motive was unknown. She didn't answer that, so she was taken into custody. Do you think she just wanted him to mow the lawn or something? It's 8 o'clock on Saturday. What time do you guys get up on the weekends?
This Saturday I got up out of bed at probably about 9:30.
Yeah, I think that was when I got moving this weekend.
I was awake for a while, but I wasn't. I was in the rack. So
here you go. Florida woman at isolated yoga retreat didn't know about coronavirus until she recently left. Think about that. Been at like a yoga retreat for a month or two.
She was at a yoga retreat?
No idea what was going on outside of it.
Wow. Wow. So, but she's not affected or anything like that. She was just...
No.
She was just in her own world.
She was literally just locked in the wilderness with yoga people, with yogis, and nobody knew what was going on outside because there's no contact.
That's how I'm pretty sure that coronavirus could be spread during hot yoga.
Okay, that's what you call it? You call it hot yoga?
That's that one with the sweaty dude.
I'm not calling it that, Walter. That's not me doing that.
Hey, come here, let's have some hot yoga, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Florida man hangs giant roll of toilet paper in front yard.
Yeah, I saw that, yeah.
What, was it actual toilet paper? I think Elster says it sounds not working. We'll work it out, Elster. Don't worry about it. We'll get you.
Collier County, a Florida man has taken an artistic fun at the nationwide rush over toilet paper by hanging a giant replica of toilet paper roll hung between two palm trees in his front yard. I think the whole idea is crazy. The toilet paper
right now.
That's buck. Whose dog do you think it is, Hank? Whose dog do you think it is? So he even lit everything. Got a giant toilet paper roll.
Yoga is tough stuff. Goat yoga.
Yeah. Yoga is not easy.
No, I know. Some of the stuff they do, no, it's not. No.
So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do here while Babyface is looking up. I don't know if you have a Florida man story, Walt. I actually came across a car, and I was thinking about our friend that we all love, Kevin Dixie, when I found this car, and I had to get it. I would not normally do this, but this one's for Kevin Dixie for when he next comes on. Check that out.
Dunk Master.
It's an old 442 W30.
Dunked out, man.
Yeah,
good.
donked out. Look at that. That was amazing. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Gotta get that.
That's pretty as a move.
I'm telling you, what is happening? I didn't even know that they did that. And here's one we were talking about, James Bond. Check this out.
Pussy galore.
The Spy Who Loved Me.
There's a Pantera,
This is the
right?
Spirit, the Lotus
Spirit,
Spirit, S1. This became a submarine.
Yep.
This is where I started dreaming as a kid of everything being a submarine. So,
Lotus the Spree.
yeah. My dream is that I can have a yacht that's also an airship
submarine?
that's also a
that-
submarine.
And then it comes to the top and flies.
Yeah. It could like it has like a dirigible type of setup, so it could sit on the waves, and then the big balloon thing comes out, and it could float up in the sky. You know, and if you need to go under the water, let's say it's like a nuclear war or something going on,
Now, okay,
go
this
submarine mode. You found a.
Let's see if I made money today. You guys want to see if I made money today?
Well, you got
Dude.
stocks. What do you
I
got?
bought 1 share of Coca-Cola,
What? Why?
and I am up. I am $5 up. Hell yeah!
Oh, congratulations to you.
I
You put
put
that
50
together
bucks
with your
into-
YouTube money?
Yeah, that's right. I put $50 into an Ameritrade account and was like, you know what? I can piss away $50, especially in this downturn. Like, things are gonna come back. I can do it. I'm up $5 right now. I should sell my Coca-Cola share.
No. By the time you get the transaction fees, you're not gonna.
Ameritrade's free.
Oh, it is. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I can
One,
buy.
you can
I'm doing day trading right now.
Not
You
with
can
one
do
stock.
one. You can do one
I
share.
know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I bought 1 share at $48 or whatever, $44.
Yeah. How about
whatever
every
it was.
week or 2 weeks or whatever it is? Just get it.
Yeah.
Get yourself a share. You know?
That's what I'm planning, and it's it's working.
You
I
think
also
Coca-Cola's
bought,
the company to go into?
Well, it was when I bought it. It was really down, but it's one of those that I was like. So let me see. Let me pull it up. I'll tell you what. Coca-Cola. I bought it at $46 or something like that. And let's see this. The 1 year average at one point it was almost $60. So Coca-Cola is not going under. I can tell you that.
Oh no.
What is the current price for silver? Silver's down real low right now.
That's another one. Silver and gold. If you want to invest in,
If you want to get something, it's
Everyone's
gonna probably-
liquidating. Isn't that what Big John was talking about?
yeah, go for some metals.
Yeah, silver probably a good price right now.
Yeah.
Let's see what it is. Silver price.
Yeah. Silver. So what did gold drop to? Is gold up or down?
Let's look.
Oh, today's. Oh wow, it's a 1735. That's not.
That's
not.
down for gold, isn't it?
No,
Oh,
that's not.
This is silver.
This
That's
silver.
not.
Oh,
$17.
So that's way down. Silver,
Silver?
what I'm looking at is 15.16 right now for silver,
Oh, okay.
and 16.62 for gold.
Yeah.
1600.
By the way, people, please don't take your trading advice from us. Because we don't know anything. We know less about this than we do about guns, and we don't know a
Hey,
lot
but you
about
know what? A month and 2 months ago or so, or whatever that was, when I bought ammo for a 9mm for 135 a case shipped. If you would have bought a couple pallets,
Well,
boom,
I know.
100% profit.
Lola
100%.
was sharing those deals. She's still
Yeah.
sharing deals. I think there's still Lola, is there still ammo deals out there, or you really can't get ammo deals anymore?
There's
Oh,
ammo, but there's no deals.
She said Lola says she's got ammo deals right now on Lola's Deals.
Okay.
She's-
SolaSteels.com.
I
Yeah.
guess for now it is a deal, but
Yeah.
There is
There's some
plenty
people.
of ammo. It's still being produced.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
panic. Nobody out there panic.
Yeah.
no worries.
We've been getting some good updates from Roy from Barnauls. By the way, did anyone see he did Wolf Blitzer did a report? Did you guys see the Wolf Blitzer report?
Oh,
Yeah. So let me see. This is on. I posted it on the WMMF podcast on IG if you have it. So here I'll just run in the video. This is Wolf Blitzer. He looks a lot like Roy.
he kind of does.
And he's doing he's trying to give people tips for this COVID-19 thing. His tip is get nunchucks and practice, but
Is he
get the
getting
glow,
high?
get the glow in the dark nunchucks, because if your lights go out and stuff like that.
Wait, was this parody or serious?
So Basically,
Oh,
here he is with
this is okay. Okay.
He almost took out the family jewels just now with these.
Oh my God, look
nunchucks.
at those glow in the dark nunchucks.
Yeah, those are awesome. Brownells better make these glow in the dark nunchucks, because I want them. And then he actually shows us it glows in the dark.
He is. This quarantine is very much affecting him right now.
Oh,
He's a little crazy.
Roy's having fun. He's having a good old time. Almost took out the family jewels though.
Man, he's like Jackie Chan, you know,
Yeah.
or like what's his name? Not Jackie Chan, but
Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee. Yeah,
Bruce Lee. Yeah. Yeah. Be very careful with nunchucks. Don't let them go towards the jewelry area of your personage.
Oh.
Yeah.
I got a good question for everybody out there. You guys can jump in on this. I saw this again was on the internet the other day. Somebody asked, and I thought it was a pretty funny one. If you could pick, and Hank, you might enjoy this since you're a movie buff.
Mm-hmm.
If you could pick one movie, one actor in that movie, and then make all the rest of the cast Muppets, what movie would you choose?
One movie.
You get one movie, and then within that movie, you get one actor that stays human.
And everyone else is Muppets.
Everyone else in the cast is a Muppet.
Okay, do you want to go first?
What was the one that was pretty funny was like Jaws, and Jaws is the only the shark is the only one that's still the original.
Does it have to be a
Everybody
movie
else-
that everyone knows?
No, you can make whatever you want, but I mean,
one character.
what was it? Die Hard.
What I
And you
think,
keep
you know, Alien would be good. I would leave Sigourney Weaver as human.
Sigourney Weaver, and everybody else is a
yeah,
Muppet.
Sigourney
Aliens
Weaver.
a Muppet.
Alien's a Muppet,
Sigourney
too.
Weaver was too hot back then. She was too hot. You got to leave her a human.
Die Hard and Alan Rickman is the only one. The rest of them are Muppets. Only one is the evil guy.
Oh, Alan Rickman. Yeah. R.I.P. Alan Rickman. He was the man. Yeah, he's not here. We were talking about Pussy Galore earlier. From
And Holtz is Debbie Does Dallas.
I thought a James Bond movie like that. Make a
yeah, that'd be funny.
the only person who's real is the hot female, and the rest
Yeah.
of them are all
Yes,
Muppets.
the rest are Muppets. That'd be really good. Oh
Because you
man,
know Muppets are horny. You know Muppets are extra horny. Huh?
Rambo. I carry my revolver in single
Don't worry
action,
about this,
Rambo.
Lola. This is an adult conversation. Don't worry about it. It's all professional.
Keep Rambo is.
Huh?
I carry my revolver in single action says Rambo, but you got to tell me who the actor that you would keep as a human is.
Yeah. Armament and Axis says Hank picks Iron Sky.
I know I was thinking that when he said
Iron
that.
Sky. The second, did anyone see the second Iron Sky? It was pretty bad. It's pretty horrible. They went total SJW on that.
Hey, how about one of your favorite Bollyland movies
Bollyland.
with their superheroes, flying through the air and
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Bollywood. Let me see. I don't
And
really know
who,
the. Uh-huh.
the man who killed Hitler and then Sasquatch, is that the one? What's the name of that movie? Has anybody seen that one? The man,
who killed
Man
Hitler.
who killed Hitler.
Hitler, then Bigfoot. You've never heard of this one? Told me it was actually pretty good.
And
The man who killed Hitler and then the Bigfoot. That's the name of the movie.
And the Bigfoot.
Is this a documentary or is this a real movie?
It's a real movie and it's got big actors in it.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! Let me pull it up. Man who killed Hitler and then what's that guy's name? That's the main. Oh man,
One of my
Sam
favorite-
Elliott. Sam Elliott,
Oh.
Ron Livingston, Caitlin Fitzgerald, Aiden Turner, all really big names are Larry Miller. Big names were in this movie, but from 2018.
From 2018. Okay, I've never seen that movie. You know
The
what was
Bollywood
a good
movie?
No, Hollywood, yeah.
Oh, Hollywood.
You know what's a good movie? Space Truckers.
I've never heard of that one. I'm gonna have
Yeah.
to look that one up.
How about Spaceballs?
Spaceballs, also a good movie. Most of the people are Muppets in that movie.
I would keep the helmet. What's his name?
Yeah.
Emperor Helmet, or fuck, what was the guy's name? The evil character.
Darth Helmet.
Helmet. I would keep him human. Everybody else would be Muppets.
Oh, you see where somebody's printing face masks like Darth Vader's.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, another really good horrible movie, Ice Pirates. Ice Pirates. Anyone ever see that? Ice Pirates?
No, I don't think I got that.
That is an awesome movie. I forgot it has some stars in there. Huh?
1984 has a 9% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, awesome. That's a win. 9%. That's a win.
9% and Google reviews 91% liked it. So
Yeah.
it must have some sort of cult.
Yeah.
It's German.
Yeah, Ice Pirates is so funny. It's such a
God.
funny, horrible 80s movie, which I'm like a connoisseur of horrible
Terrible.
80s movies. Yeah. You got to look at that. Wow, look, we got to 9 o'clock already.
Yeah.
And we were every single conversation was intelligent, insightful,
And meaningful.
yes, so meaningful and deep. You're better off watching this than watching the press conference or something like that. So I hope.
Well, speaking of that, before we go, man,
Yeah.
I got a chuckle out of that. I was watching Trump's briefing before the show started, and he some of those reporters asked us some really goofy stuff, and he just basically told them, "Fake news." Next.
Yeah.
Yeah, they need a trap door over there. I would install a trap door. Oh, really? That's your question?
The president calls wrong, and down they go.
Like a Dr. Evil type trap door that there's like torture implements down there.
So they're all sitting there sweating, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, are you sure that's your question? Final answer, right?
You got one more chance.
That was easy.
Yeah. That will be done. By the way, smash the thumbs ups if you're still here watching us. We still have quite a few people here watching us. Smash those thumbs ups. I'm gonna go to these guys so they can they can tell you all how to follow them and support them. Let's start with Babyface P, who has a video out now that you should all watch.
Brand new video. It's really exciting. Go to youtube.com/babyfaceP. You can check out the Samson A-Team stock for the Mini 14. It's basically a AC556 stock that they're remaking, and it's really awesome. And if you don't have one and you have a Mini, you need to order one because they're actually pretty cool.
I'm waiting on mine.
Yeah.
What? Oh,
Walter
do you know your order
is
number?
jelly? Huh?
I was gonna ask Walter. Do you know your order number? Does your order ID? Because I can tell you how much further out you are.
Probably not. I think I did it after you because you reminded me.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. By the way, Jason St. Pierre says add a tiger pit. You should add a tiger pit, but instead of tigers, have clones of the Tiger King in there.
Just running around.
They fall into a Tiger King pit. See how that goes. Walter, how can the folks out there, how can they support you? Where do they need to go?
Well, they can follow us on Safety. Oh, I'm going to start over again. They can Facebook, Instagram, Safety Harbor Firearms. That's the main two places. You can safetyharborfirearms.com, stemparts.com for all your stem part needs. Jerkfoot Racing, you want to check that out? That's on Facebook and on Instagram. I post mostly on Instagram for the time being.
And gun stuff is coming back, right? You're getting guns back in the bloodstream.
Yeah,
ready to come back into the fold. Come over from the dark side.
I'm making gun stuff all day long. I was welding receivers today, for
Nice.
Crypticals.
Nice. I know Peggy's happy. Peggy's happy.
But yeah. So we're there. We're working, making parts, making a bunch of Streetbog stock parts for those people who are waiting on the Streetbog stuff.
So is that the Streetbog Hank adapter you're talking about?
Sure, it can be whatever you want to call it today.
Oh, okay. So those are getting made? Are we breaking news?
I'm making Streetbog adapters, yes.
Oh, okay. Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah. Yeah, we're making 500 of them, actually.
Oh, cool. Sweet. So this is from the thing that you developed.
Yeah. Well, no, no, not the lower.
This is not the Glock. Okay, that's what I thought. But yeah.
These are the compact entry stocks. No, the lower's not yet. We've got to get the compact entry stocks out of the way first because we're way behind on those. Okay. And then there's the Streetbog, the new version, the delayed blowback one's been approved by ATF. So that's going to appear on the scene here, and we want to have stocks ready for that when it shows up.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay. But by the way, Suits did a video where he compared the Streetbog and the CZ Scorpion, and he had a first gen Streetbog and a second gen, and he was showing how my stock on the first gen wouldn't fit on the second, but the new stocks all fit on everything, so no worries with that. And I sent him a note telling him that too.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah. So Such had the first gen.
He had a first and second.
Oh, he had a first and second. Okay.
And he had our stock on the first gen, and he said he really likes it, but he said it wouldn't fit on the second. So, like I said, I sent a little note. And said,
so what does someone do in that case? You have a fix for that?
Well, if you've got a second gen, you need to order. If you order one of our stocks now, it'll fit on both ways.
Okay, so the new ones fit on both, but if you had the old one,
right.
What do? You have to get a new one.
Yeah, you'll get a new one.
Yeah.
It's the only thing. The receiver was a little bit wider in the back,
Okay.
so we just put our rods a little further out and it fixed the problem. So.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
There you go for anyone who for anyone who wants any kind of clarification on that. All right. So I'm going to remind everyone, go to hankstrange.com, sign up for the email list. We're giving away stuff on there. She also has Lola's deals. There's Lola's daily deals that you could check out. She's posting up cool deals on that and giving away stuff there. So definitely check that out. Make sure you support these guys here and Walther Arms. Thanks to them for supporting the podcast. I'm going to go to the end credits real quick right here. And no, I pressed the wrong button. Somehow we got the crazy clowns. I pressed the wrong button. But make sure you subscribe to the channel here, thumbs up, ring the bell so you can be notified. We're on audio on like iTunes and Podbean and all those places that you can find that stuff. We will see you guys tomorrow. We're out of here. Any final words, dudes?
Good night.
Stay safe.
Buenas noches,
Mofo.
mis amigos. We're out. Peace.
Bio con Dios, man.
COVID.